is here, and his show starts now.
Love, love, love that song. That's my favorite Led Zeppelin song right there. Hey, hey, what can I do? It was a B-side, Erock. I talked to you because you know the radio world.
Yeah, but
do you like?
I'm not a big Led Zeppelin.
You don't like Led Zeppelin?
I should be with the whole geek culture and all that stuff, but
yeah, but you didn't do rock radio. You did more like
I did alternative rock radio.
Yeah,
and I did a lot of dancing top 40 stuff.
Yuck.
None of the classic stuff.
In rock radio, though, that song was one of those special songs that you could only play every once in a while on a rock station.
Why?
I don't know, because
it wasn't as popular as the other one?
Of course.
I'd rather hear that.
That song is amazing, and I think it used to be in what was called the gold category, and every once in a while the DJ was allowed to pick a song. Very rare, by the way, and you would pick them from the gold category, and that one was laying in there. It was on the B-side of, oh man, somebody out there would know. What's up, Carl? We're talking about Led Zeppelin. Are you a big Led Zeppelin fan?
Yeah.
For real?
No.
No?
No.
No rock music for you?
I like rock. There's one Zeppelin song I think it's one of the best songs I ever heard.
Dude, let's go. What is it?
I don't know what it's called. Traveling Riverside Blues. Fucking what a
smart
song.
You're a smart man if you're going to pick a Led Zeppelin song that you really like.
That song really gets me, when I'm all fucked up, it gets me all revved up.
That's another song that regular radio didn't play a lot. That was another song.
That thing in the beginning is sick.
That they would just throw in there every...
That's awesome.
Dude,
song.
This is a great pick if you're talking Zeppelin.
What blues artist did they steal this from?
Yeah, I think they did, actually. Yeah, but it was common to do that in the early days of rock.
You only had to pay for it in 2016, 2015.
Well, now they're reaping the benefits. The families of these very old, now dead, or now dead bluesmen.
I would love to have Zeppelin money. I would tell everyone I know to go fuck themselves.
They all live in castles.
I like castles.
How great is that?
Castles are drafty, though. You got to be careful. I looked into them.
You looked into buying a castle?
Yeah.
Where the hell would you buy a castle around here?
No, there was one. I was in Edinburgh, Scotland for a New Year's Eve party, and one was for sale. We went to go check it out.
Well, that's just stupid. How many times a year would you be able to visit your castle?
No, I was just dreaming of leaving everybody, and then not knowing. You know me, I want to disappear.
I would be spooked out. I would just imagine that they're haunted or something, even though I don't really believe in that shit.
I don't think they're haunted.
But there's just some weird energy in old houses and castles, right?
I'm not smart enough for that energy stuff and stuff. I sleep like a rock, nothing bothers. I barely dream.
So you don't even dream?
Nothing. I'm dumb as a box of rocks.
Is that because of the alcohol?
Oh, yeah.
So you're not really sleeping, you're passing out.
Passed out.
The old...
Maybe Carl's a host.
Ooh, you might be a host.
What do you mean? What does that mean?
Opie's
the host.
Do you know what that means, Ope?
I have a feeling it has something with has something to do with the supernatural. Ghosts
or Westworld.
Well, I told you I can't watch Westworld. You told me it was on Netflix.
No, I never said it. I kept telling you it wasn't on Netflix.
Where is it?
It's HBO On Demand. HBO Go.
Oh, that's where I fucked up, because you told me to watch Westworld, and I
have text messages telling you it's not on Netflix.
All right, well, that's where I fucked up, because I went to Netflix to watch Westworld, and they're like, not available, but you could send for it or whatever.
No.
So, all right, it's HBO Go.
HBO Go.
Now I'm going to start Westworld officially.
It's a movie?
It
was a movie in 1973.
I'm not watching it.
But now it's an amazing HBO series.
Is it?
Yeah.
All right,
you'll love it.
I'm going to watch it.
I'm going to check out Westworld.
Okay.
Just countless death and nudity. You'll love it.
I had such a... being on this show is incredible.
What show?
This one.
This show?
Yeah.
Why is it incredible?
Well, because I'm used to, getting tweets and stuff from, people like, oh, my God, how do you make apple pie, this and that?
Yeah.
Now I get stuff like this dude just wrote, Carl is back on Opie Radio, lip-smacking and interjecting with constant talk of food and unfunny comments. He really is a piece of shit.
Well, the guy's listening. As long as they're listening, I'll take it.
Oh, he's listening, all right.
I'll take it.
Sharpening his knife that he bought on QVC.
I'll take it. This is what happens when I bring in someone new.
Right.
I discover someone that I really like and I bring him in. I'm telling you right now, 9 out of 10 times the fan base eat them up. They love the person. And then a mere 2 weeks later, they hate your fucking guts.
It's starting to turn.
And then it turns around again, and then they're like, all right, this guy isn't that bad. So you might be in the, I hate this guy's fucking guts
rejecting
stage.
the organ stage.
Yeah, that's exactly right. That's exactly right.
The body's rejecting the organ.
I've seen this happen time and time again.
First time for me. No one's asking me about hot dogs this week on the internet.
Look, I have no one else to do the fucking show with. Although I could very easily do it with Erock. Erock is
really
more
good.
than capable of doing radio.
Yeah, he likes like cartoons and shit.
Right, but I want to talk about castles. He wants to talk about
I like castles. I went over there to Edinburgh.
Did you actually like the castles? Were they impressive?
Yeah, they were.
I mean, were they impressive as for, obviously when you see a castle, it's impressive as all hell. But when you're in them, do you feel like I could live here?
No, because people must have been much smaller back then because the any kind of stairway is so completely narrow. It's very claustrophobic, and doorways, unless it's a grand room, you're ducking to get into some of these rooms.
You're talking like a fucking castle expert.
I went on a castle tour in '99.
You went on a castle tour?
Yeah.
I'm small, so I'm kind of like medieval build. You know what I mean? I could live in one, no problem.
It's just the stairs are not your friend.
No. I would imagine this. If I was on a castle tour I think by the third castle, I'd be like, all right, enough.
Nah.
No?
Every place you go, the castles are different, the towns are different.
Yeah? How many castles did you see on the old castle tour?
On the old castle.
7?
I feel like there's a punch coming. There's a gut punch coming after that.
No, man, I'm not gut punching Erock.
Yeah, I went to the UK,
My
Wales.
fist would disappear.
I went to...
Here it is.
Sorry. It's been a long time. He was due.
I knew it. I could hear the train. I heard it.
I wanted to say something when you said the doorways were small. You know what? You're right,
saw this
Erock.
dude, Shepard
Erock
Smith.
is 100% right.
Yeah.
That was not right.
That was wrong.
That was mean. Shepard Smith sticking up for CNN. You see that
he was
shit?
a dick to me and Roland yesterday, man.
Wait, you saw Shepard Smith?
Well, I saw Shep Smith yesterday.
Where?
He's not the nicest person outside.
Bro,
I've seen him at bars.
First of all,
yeah.
he looks a lot different in real life. Like, he's tall and skinny.
He looks like the father from Twin Peaks.
So he's walking down the street.
Oh my God, good fucking reference.
He's walking down the street. I'm walking down with Roland.
Yeah.
And Roland's like that dude in Office Space that lost the stapler. You know what I mean? Milton. Like, he's like, like, I don't even know what he's talking to me about.
Right.
All of a sudden, I see Shep. I'm like, hey, I'm a big fan. He growled at us.
Really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Smoking a cigarette.
I would love to be well, maybe not growled at by Shep Smith. If you know a little bit about Shep Smith, that could mean something else.
What are you talking about? No. He's gay?
I didn't say that. No, I think he's out, right?
No, is he?
Well, you looked that up all quickly.
He doesn't. No, he didn't come across gay to me.
What does that mean?
Well, he looked like a regular dude, just really thin with makeup on.
So gay dudes can't be regular dudes?
Oh, no, they can. Trust me.
All right. Shepard Smith comes out as gay. All right. Whew.
Oh, he
is. We're safe.
Good.
No, I like Shepard Smith because it seems like he doesn't give a fuck, and he doesn't get in that much trouble for not giving a fuck.
All right.
So
he was mean to me.
Back to Erock. Castles.
Yeah.
Tell me more.
I want to go back. It's been so long.
Do you really?
Yeah. I went through, flew into London.
It's happening again.
Dude, I am so fucking happy not to have to hear that fucking castle story.
No,
castle story is canceled.
No, we're going castle story.
No, better be White Castle, nigga.
I will guarantee.
Sliders.
I will guarantee that Sherrod wants to hear about Erock's castle tour.
I bet she doesn't.
Be honest.
Nope. Okay, wait.
Honest.
Maybe. Where was the castles? Where was it?
Don't worry about it.
Don't go for the...
Good enough host is going back to the bullpen.
No. Be honest. Don't go for the obvious. Tell me you want to hear about his castle tour that he took.
Yeah, I want to hear about it.
Yeah, because that's not an everyday thing.
Was it in this country?
No.
Okay, so you were somewhere in... Okay. I
England,
definitely want to hear about
Wales.
it. Was it haunted?
Thank you. There you go.
Some say they are, but you don't feel it. Like the Tower of London. Many deaths happen there, and they say it's haunted, but you go through that whole thing. It's a tourist area. You don't feel anything.
You got to go to one of the rooms they don't let you go to.
Do you guys feel shit when you're in an old house?
You get that cold
houses,
breeze?
yes.
I get that cold, spooky breeze.
So, I don't believe in ghosts, all right? I don't believe in that shit whatsoever.
They believe in
But
you.
I absolutely feel shit when I'm in certain old houses. So what is that?
Ghosts?
I'll tell you what happened.
I don't know if it's
Spirits?
I didn't believe in ghosts until I went to Savannah, Georgia.
Okay.
And we went on a haunted tour.
Right?
Yeah,
and we went on the good one. It was like $18. Like, this is the good one.
Right.
It's Savannah. $18 is like $1 million here.
That's a lot of money down there.
What makes it a good tour for $18?
So they take you into these places that the other tours don't go to. So we go into a basement of a bar where this guy, his job was to snatch up free black people that were already free, tear up their papers, and sell them back into slavery.
I actually had that job for 2 summers in high school. 2 summers I had to do that.
So check this out. So he had one time he had too many people.
Yeah.
So he chopped up like 80 people, 80 slaves in this basement and burnt them in this little oven.
Jesus.
Come on. Is this a true story?
True story. You can look it up in Savannah, Georgia. So,
is this your favorite restaurant in Savannah?
Oh, the food in Savannah is phenomenal.
They got that black ghost taste.
Fuck, bro. We were in that basement and it was fucking scary.
It was scary.
It was scary.
I believe it.
It was scary.
Well, did
I
you
got
feel
scared.
anything? Did you hear anything? Did you see anything?
I was drunk, but I did feel a little scared.
I'm telling you, something real. You don't believe in ghosts, but I believe in like spirits and shit. Definitely, no question.
Yeah.
Can I go racial for a second?
Okay.
I hear a lot of black people believe in like ghosts.
So
and
do
stuff.
white people.
Well, that's
Black
why I
people
bring
just
it up.
louder when they say it.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Oh, Lord! Oh, hell nah! That type of thing.
Well, not exactly, but okay. Do that one time. That old lordy was great.
And then they run out of the place like a cartoon.
Yeah, there it is. Look, the Marshall House.
The Marshall House. Wow, really?
Told you.
Yeah.
Learning a little history today from the guy that says he's dumb.
Yeah.
Look, you're not dumb.
I
You
just travel a lot.
Didn't you feel something when you were?
Let me turn your mic on there, Paul. What do
Didn't
you
you
got?
feel something when you were in your hotel room in Austin?
That's what I was just about to bring up. That hotel we were at in Austin was supposed to be haunted.
I was creeped out by, what was the name of the place? Because it was
The Driscoll.
It was pretty nice, but I was creeped out. I had to change my room. I did not like
you
my
and
room.
Roland.
Really?
I did not like my room.
You don't believe in ghosts, but you changed
Dude,
your room.
That means you believe in ghosts.
Thank you.
Right?
Scared of them.
It was heavy drapes. The colors were like just muddy.
Yeah.
Muddy colors on the walls. I had a horrendous.
And you saw a Confederate soldier in your shower.
I had a horrendous energy in there. I did not like it. So I switched. And then the room I was in, beautiful, much brighter, nice and white, open. But man, when they tell you you're in a haunted place and you're sleeping at night, you can't help but when you sort of wake up in the middle of the night, you're like, I am not opening my eyes. I'm not opening my eyes.
Did you feel something staring
No,
at you?
because your thought is, what the fuck if there was something right there in front of your face? Dude,
I've been in many hotels, and I know I've been in some haunted ones. No question about it.
No question.
No question.
Just go to
about
Savannah.
it.
The whole town it's the scariest thing you've ever seen. It's the most haunted place in America.
Yeah.
There's a video. You should go on YouTube. There's this like ghost jumping out of a tree in the cemetery. The cemetery's scary as shit.
A ghost jumping out of a tree, like you see the tree moving?
It's in YouTube.
All right, now
It's on YouTube, so
Pull
it's
it
real.
up.
All right, now you're showing your dumbness. Dude, you were good. You turned us on to the Marshall House.
There it is. You don't believe in any ghost. So you don't believe in any ghost.
Watch
Opie.
this.
All right, show me this.
Watch this.
You know you believe
It's on
in it.
YouTube. It's 100% real.
Oh, well, that's my problem right there. That's,
You're gonna be so spooky.
Savannah, Georgia Cemetery Ghost. Was it a little boy jumping out of the tree? Yep. I have a great castle story. Look, Erock, you got the phones lit with castle stories.
Here we go. Look
My
at this.
God.
This is so scary. Look at this. Look at it. Look at it.
Couldn't even see her face.
Who's that running?
That's a ghost.
No, I know it is. I want Opie to see it.
Don't go there,
That's
bro.
like Bigfoot footage. It's in the distance. You can't
Suddenly
really.
jumped onto a tree.
Look at this. Look at this.
Moments later, it dropped and disappeared.
Whoa!
Hold on. I was thinking.
All right, I don't know.
Now, yeah, you know. You felt that chill go through your white body. You know.
I don't know. It's way in the distance.
But you saw something running, jumping up a tree, then jumping out a tree.
Well, how about if you're setting up a ghost video, that's what you would do.
Who can
And
jump
then
up
you
a
would film it far away because you're like, it doesn't look good close up. So if I'm far away with some things in the way, it'll help my video and
I'm
make
just
people
telling you,
think.
I was on the tour. You weren't.
Skeptic.
I was on the tour.
It looks spooky.
The tour
as
that I was
shit.
on had 4 Yelp stars, so it was a good one.
Oh, really? You're going by the old Yelp, huh?
The old Yelp.
I don't believe in Yelp. You don't believe in Yelp, do you?
Oh, what do you mean? Like ghosts? Like Yelp is a ghost?
I was nominated to go represent New Jersey at Yelp. Last year, yeah. 100 restaurants.
Is that good or bad?
It was good. I mean, we hung out in Yelp. They got a lot of money up there, bro.
Erock, you believe in ghosts?
Depending on the situation, I do.
Yeah, if you're alone in a spooky house, you believe it.
No, not like that. But I've definitely been places that you can feel there's shit going on. Like I was out in I think it was in Seattle. They had these old bars where you can go into, and they were giving you the tour that there used to be these saloons and stuff that have trap doors.
To kidnap the drunkens and put them on a boat.
Yeah. And then you go downstairs to where these caverns were.
Right.
They would drag them, put them in nets, drag them away, and make them work on ships and stuff like that. But you're halfway in through that cavern, and you start feeling some shit. Like it gets very cold in certain spots.
Yeah.
Like it's almost wet, but there's no water down there, and you're just like, I'm fucking
Opie's out. Look at the faces he's making.
Well, they're hiding the AC units.
Stop it. He's trying to act like he's so brave. What about Amityville? Amityville Horror.
That scared me growing up.
Real.
We used to take trips down there in high school with some beer and drive by it. Even just driving by it, you got all sorts of creeped out. But if you have an establishment and you want the people to think that it's haunted and stuff, you can do everything possible to keep that going.
Would you spend a night in that Amityville house?
Meaning fucking getting the cellar nice and cold. Keeping it cold.
I don't.
Would I stay in that house?
Would you stay in that house overnight?
I would be out of my mind.
I know you won't.
You told the truth. No, I'd be out of my mind. But that's what I'm trying to tell you. I feel shit in old houses and stuff, but I don't believe it.
Lewis,
but then if someone told me you got to stay in the Amityville Horror House for a night, I'd be out of my fucking mind. Yes,
I couldn't do it.
Lewis believes in ghosts. He works in hospitals, and he says he felt it all the time.
My brother probably kills more people than anybody. He doesn't feel a thing.
They waiting for your brother. Like fucking Rick Avilas. Ghost. They're going to drag him down the street, black shadows.
Them out.
What do you mean Lewis feels shit working in a hospital?
Opie, ghosts are 100% real, man. Maybe you haven't seen the things that I've seen or heard about.
That's the ghost saying it.
I thought it was a loose ghost.
I'm in the back.
Oh, okay.
This is the voice of Radio Pass. Go ahead, Lewis.
I used to work at a hospital called Somerset Medical Center, which is now St. Barnabas in Somerville.
Yeah.
I worked in medical records. We had no windows. We had no one coming through without access. Things would fall late night. I'm just by myself.
Right.
Things would randomly fall late night.
You sure, Lewis? I mean, we're both minorities. You sure just people weren't watching you? And
I'm
you got
100%. Listen, I've talked to nurses who have seen their patients that they know that have died walk off the elevator.
Wow, my.
Telling
now
okay. Here's another one.
I'm scared of it, but I believe it.
They're dipping into the drug closet.
Hold on.
There. Dipping into
on the benzo.
They're dipping into some pharma.
My fiance went to Seton Hall after the fire, right?
Oh, okay.
She had a friend who was drunk all the time. They called him Drunk Jim. Drunk Jim would say, guys, help me. There's things moving in my room. I don't know what's going on. He was actually staying in a room where the kids died. No one believed him. They go up there, and all of his stuff was everywhere in his dorm room.
Wow.
It's real. I'm telling you it's real.
Look at Opie's face.
Look at Opie. He's just such a skeptic.
The scowl. Doesn't he look like he's one of those guys that complains that the waffle's cold at the diner? I mean, that is 1,000% white privilege scowl.
Because I want my waffles warm?
Like, it's like, hey, what's the matter, Dad? Nothing. This place shouldn't even be a restaurant.
Of course I want my waffles warm.
Sometimes they're a little
He's a cold waffle complainer.
Yeah.
You know, if they have some nice warm syrup, then I'll fucking warm up my cold waffles.
Cracker Barrel, the cheapest restaurant in America that warms their syrup.
Yeah.
God bless them.
Oh, Cracker Barrel.
That's
Cracker
smart.
Barrel.
Yeah.
Don't fuck with the barrel.
Here's a question
fuck with
about
the barrel.
ghosts. Why are they?
I was about to say don't fuck with the crackers, but
Here's something about ghosts. Why are they always wearing clothes? Why wouldn't they be naked? face and face.
All right, no, that's a good. No, that's a good.
Cold waffle
question.
Opie. Just fucking dish this out.
I can't wait till you see a ghost with his dick swinging.
Face and face.
The ghost has decided I'm going to wear my wedding dress for eternity. Face and face.
Yeah.
Why don't you ever see a ghost with a dick swinging? Back to you. Back to you.
Listen, nobody ever said. Google naked ghost, please. I'm sure somebody saw one. Woke up with a dick on their forehead. Good old ghost.
I'm going to start doing that with Marie. I'm a ghost. Go back to sleep.
Boo, bitch.
All right. Now we're looking at ghosts that are
she's
nude.
a smoke show.
Oh, that's a good ghost.
There you go. Now we're looking at some nude ghosts. So, all right. Now
I'll fuck the shit out of that ghost.
I'm
Nude ghost, face and face.
Now I'm at least interested.
Look,
now I'm on the page.
Look, there's a nude ghost. Look.
All right, now we're looking at nude ghosts. All right. So that
exists.
That helps.
I'll get that ghost pregnant.
I'll pregnantize that one.
Let me go to Michelle in Kentucky. We rarely get a phone call from Kentucky, so
they don't have a lot of phones.
Let's say hi to Michelle. Michelle, go ahead.
Hey, how are you?
Hey, Michelle.
We're good, Michelle. What do you got?
Okay, I work in the crime scene unit for a local police department, and I'm not so sure about, ghosts walking around or whatever, but I can tell you from, depending on how violent a crime scene is or how recent the person has been deceased, you definitely feel something in the room. There's been some where it felt really heavy, depending on, what's happened to the person.
Oh.
There's definitely...
Let's talk about
There's
this.
definitely something to it,
Sounds like she knows what she's talking about.
Now, this is professional, though.
Yeah. Professional saying, some of these murder scenes, you're feeling shit.
Depending on how graphic the violent or violent
What do you think
murder.
it is? It's their soul sticking around?
Like stuck in, a paradox?
I like that word. I wish I knew what it meant.
Oh, yeah, but if we could, prove ghosts are real, then we're looking at the afterlife.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying so much as about, like, an actual ghost.
Right, but spirits
just, like,
and
the energy. The energy from what happened. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Gotcha. All right.
It's something to it, man.
That's my 2 cents. Yeah.
That's good. Oh, come on, man. It's something to it.
There has to be.
She sounds legit, unless she's, calling from a funny farm.
And she's on crime scenes.
All of Kentucky's farms, okay?
No, you sound legit. Michelle sounds legit in Kentucky.
You sound legit from a funny farm.
I don't know. Maybe she's making believe she's, she's all right. Thank you, Michelle.
Thank you, Michelle. Hope he doesn't.
Michelle. Wait, Michelle.
What
was the worst crime scene you walked into? Like the most bloody? What was the one that you was like, okay, maybe I should be a fucking nurse or something other than this?
Well, it was actually outside, and I was actually working for another agency, and it was a domestic that turned into murder because, and he basically cut her up like a deer, and it was because she set him off.
Because she set him off. That's what he said? That's why he did it?
Yeah. Yeah, he goes, I'm not going to lie to you, she set me off, and basically gutted her and stripped her like a deer. There was not 1 ounce of blood left to the body. Wow. It almost looked fake.
It almost looked fake. Wow.
Wow.
She enticed me my entire life.
That was awesome.
Holy shit.
It's an old clip. Hopefully you've heard it.
It's so good.
I have heard it. That's pretty funny. That's good. All right, guys. See you later.
I take care.
Yeah, because I didn't want to hear any more.
Drain
like that.
the body of all the blood, so it's probably like a fucking mannequin.
Sure. Johnny Cali. What's up, John?
Awesome.
Hey guys, what's going on, man? We need more hours of Opie.
Yes.
Try to work it out.
Well, how am I going to work that out? I'm losing shows. I'm losing hours. I'm losing hair.
I'm losing shows.
I think it's too late for that.
I don't know. Walk into Greenstein's office.
Oh, yeah. That'll work.
Yeah, Greenstein.
Good old Green Mooch.
He wanted to go down in the elevator with me the other day. Oh, you were there, Sherrod. Yeah. I had a quick excuse, so I didn't have to go in the elevator with that guy and hear some
fake Titus shoe.
And hear more bullshit.
Fake Titus shoe.
Is it right over left or left over right? Oh, I'll catch you downstairs.
I hate when I don't wear the Velcros.
I can say this much. I really enjoy radio. I enjoy doing it with my guys. A couple are right in front of me today,
nice.
and that's all I can promise and say. I absolutely don't believe in any of the changes that are about to happen.
Come on, everybody. Why did he point at me?
Gotta be honest. Gotta be honest. Enough of the bullshit. Anyway, John, what do you got?
All right. Hey, Atchison, Kansas. I think it's ATCH Atchison, whatever the hell. It's in Kansas. It's called the Sally House, SALLIE.
Yeah,
right.
They've got video of a news crew in there doing stuff and doing interviews, and one of the guys actually gets scratched by a ghost while on TV.
Let's pull that shit.
Oh, I can't wait to see Cold Waffle Opie just turn this video to shit.
You mean out of all
the face,
local news? Look, this
Waffle's cold.
This is my 2 cents really fast. Local news, they're in third place. They need some shit to happen. They need people talking.
They need a ghost scratch.
They need a ghost scratch. Let's go with the ghost scratch. Go and ghost scratch.
The whole local news ghost scratch.
Next thing you know, they got their clickbait and they're moving up in the ratings.
Like we did with D'Onofrio.
I'm a huge fan of clickbait.
Oh, so you don't think there's ever been a ghost ever in all time?
Bro.
Is this what you're saying?
No, I'm not saying that.
Okay.
I don't. I haven't. I mean, I don't know with that. They just haven't really been able to completely prove this shit.
But they ain't been to completely prove fucking how gravity works, but it's still a thing.
No, they figured that out.
No, they didn't. They don't know where it's coming from.
I'll tell you.
I don't know shit.
I don't believe in people that
We don't know
that talk, to dead people.
Like mediums, yeah.
You don't believe in that shit, do you? Oh, money!
Like John Edwards.
Fuck John Edwards.
Yeah, he's the worst.
Who's John Edwards?
But you got to be careful, or they'll sue you.
Yep.
Why when they're talking to dead people, they sort of are able to talk to them, like they got a bad signal and they're hearing every other word.
You ever see that young kid who's on E! Channel?
I hate that kid.
But is he not accurate than a motherfucker? Because he's
you
gay.
believe that show?
I don't believe the show.
Oh
I said
God.
the kid is real accurate with what he says.
Yeah, there's some magic there.
No, you can still
they know how to read people and
you can read things.
And then they're like, see, the whole gimmick is they're like, I'm thinking of someone that passed.
The guy knows those dudes.
I don't know, a G is coming. And then all of a sudden you want to believe, so you give them the info.
Who you mean, my Uncle Earl? What'd he say?
My wife
Where did the nigga hide the money?
Exactly.
No.
My wife, you name it, she believes it.
Really?
Fuck, every ghost, everything. The only thing she'll believe is when I tell her where the fuck I am, she won't believe it.
I got a family member that believes in the Long Island medium.
Oh, you can't. That's not. You can't.
I'm telling you.
Her hair so teased.
I'm telling you.
What are you, Houdini? Out everything? I want some college kid to punch you in your stomach.
You know what? You got to follow the teachings of the Amazing Randy.
Oh yeah,
follow the teachings of the Amazing Randy.
I know.
Okay,
who's that?
He's Penn Jillette loves this guy. He is God to Penn Jillette. And he debunks everything. He's always debunked. He's debunked forever.
So does he believe in ghosts?
Hell nah.
No ghosts?
Nah.
So
not even
zero.
Close.
I can't believe that. I can't believe there's no parallel universes and fucking spirits.
He is a ghost.
Line 6.
Is that him, fucking Gandalf?
Line 6. He's old now, man. He was in here once. I bow to the man. He's a legend. Gotta love the Amazing Randy.
The Randy.
Is he a magician?
He called out so many fucking people. You know, the faith healers and stuff?
Yeah.
He went in there with radios and shit and picked up their radio signal.
Oh, that's right. I
do you
remember
mean
he used
the
to do
radio
Carlson.
signal?
And then
That's
he
right,
went on
used to do
Carson
yes.
and blew up this guy's spot.
Yes,
And the
yes.
guy still is on infomercial selling his shit.
Yes,
What do you mean
All these
radio
years
signal?
later. You know, when they're like, the preacher's up there, I'm looking for Betty, or whatever the fuck. There's someone backstage feeding the guy info through radio transmitter frequencies.
Wow.
And Randy figured this shit out and went in there with a transmitter and picked up the actual messages and
he did it on
signals.
Carson?
And then he busted this dude on fucking Carson.
That's gotta hurt.
See, that's what I remember him looking like right here. That's what I remember the Amazing Randy. Because that's the footage I remember from Carson.
Yeah, he was old when he was on Carson.
Yeah, he was older.
The guy's at least 80 at this point. At least.
Oh, I'm gonna start watching this dude.
Just look up his shit. There, that's the picture from when he was in here that day. He's amazing. For real.
All right.
And he just debunked
Everything across the board. Going to an Amazing Randy spiral tonight.
Yeah.
At the very least, very interesting bunch of his videos.
Oh, he's Canadian.
Let me go to 6.
And a Leo.
Erock's saying I got to go to 6. Chuck in Illinois. Chuck, go ahead.
Oh, it's actually Chip.
Hey, Chip.
But you say you don't believe in ghosts, but what happened the day that you and Anthony sat there in the studio talking about your dead fathers?
Oh, shit.
Here we go.
And the lights went off and on in the studio.
Dude, now he's got me.
Yes, Chip. Yes, Chip. Yes.
With the face.
Face.
Yeah.
What happened?
Because I don't think Anthony's a believer either. I don't know, we're shooting the shit like we do every day here, and me and Ann were talking about our dead dads and stuff, and next thing you know, the lights went. Wow, Erock, do you remember that day exactly?
I do. Yeah.
And everything, the lights went off, right? For about a second, it went back on, right in the middle of this conversation.
Like everything just kind of...
And I'm telling you, I've been in this studio...
Has it happened since or before that?
Well, that's what I was going to say. We've been in here about 12 years at this point, maybe longer.
In this studio?
We've been here...
Since 2009.
2009. Okay, so 8 years. 8 years in this studio, sorry. 12 years on... now getting close to 13 years on satellite. Yeah, so 8 years? What'd you say?
We've been in this studio since 2009.
2009, so almost 8 years. Okay. I don't remember another time that happened.
Ever.
No.
Wow.
And it was absolutely while we were talking about our dead dads. And I looked at Ant. We were both pretty fucking freaked out. Yes, Chip.
If Erock can find it, I believe you were actually daring your dead fathers to give a sign that they were there, and the lights went off and on.
It might be a tough find, but if someone could find that so we can play it, that'd be awesome. That'd be awesome.
Now, Amazing Randy asked out of that.
How about maybe it's some asshole that... No, I don't know. I don't know how they flick switches around here.
What?
Yeah, I forgot about that.
See, that sounds like a tall tale to me.
Really?
Yeah, now, if we told you that story, you'd be like, get the fuck out.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
But, all right, explain that one.
Someone flicked the lights.
Yeah, the ghost dad.
The show, local show, third place, trying to get some clickbait.
No. And definitely you working over in Europe, like in Switzerland and all that, in those old castles and houses and restaurants. You had to experience something in one of those old kitchens.
You just get a feeling.
Yeah.
That's what I get more feelings.
Right.
I never saw a ghost.
Right.
Well,
but sometimes I'd be in a storage room or something like this fucking, you get the feeling something's there.
Right. Something's there. You know it.
You get a feeling that something is there.
That's where I agree with you. I've been in older places.
But nothing more than that. I never heard a howl. It's not a sound. It's a feeling.
I've been in older places, and I have absolutely felt that. When I was broadcasting in Buffalo a million years ago at this point, the radio station was in an old house. I have told this story on the air as well. And, to my right, as I'm broadcasting, was a hallway with a giant glass window. I did overnights, though. And I was doing a lot of partying, so I would drink all the way up to midnight and then go in and do my shift. So I was tired. Uh-huh. But I remember a night where I absolutely felt like someone walked by the window, and then I went. Then it was, I played another song, so I had a couple minutes. So I left the studio and followed what I thought was this person going to the break room. No one was there, and I was the only one in this house. But I could say that
you're in denial, brother.
But I could say that I was probably just really fucking, tired.
But you wasn't tired when those lights went out when you was teasing your dead dad. You when you're teasing your dead dad. Look at us breathing, Pop. All
right, do it again. Do it again.
I wish it went right out too.
Oh my God! I would run the fuck out of here. I would run through that wall like a cartoon. I'm missing a big part of the story. All right, hold on. Let me go to. Thank you, Chip. I just hung up on you by accident. Scott of Wisconsin, go ahead.
Yeah, you guys are bullshitting about, your fathers and all that, and somehow or another. Could you imagine if they're around and you're like, yeah, right, fuck, come on, for real, if you're here, do something, let me see it, that bullshit, and then that's when the lights freaking shut off, and you guys all went, what the fuck?
Yeah, I gotta find the audio.
Gotta find that.
Yeah, it's been a few
you guys
years.
like almost like what you just did now, show me.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden it freaking happened.
So
that
great.
was pretty freaking crazy.
And I mean, you're in this place a lot these days, Sherrod. How else would that have happened?
I can't.
The light switch is right over there, right next to the door. And I'm telling you, the first thing we did was look at the door. There was no one sneaking their hand over there.
Yeah, you can't turn these lights out without seeing somebody turn it.
No, and that door, you can't even open it without, the whole world hearing it.
Oh, I would love to hear the audio because I know you and Ant was shook.
I'm trying to find it, but I can't remember what year it was.
Do you know what year it was, Scott?
2 years ago. 3. No, it was right before. It would have been the winter before you guys split up.
Okay. Everything is marked by a catastrophe.
That's right.
There was,
here's where we were fired, here's where we were canceled.
Right before when you got fired, when you got canceled, and you punched Anthony in the face, like everything, the landmarks of this show are just fucking giant catastrophes.
Points in time.
I'm in the AA era of my radio career after Ant.
AA.
I did do some BA too beforehand. I had some BA.
Did you really?
I had some BA. And now I'm in the AA part. All right, Scott, we're going to look for it. What do you think of your Packers while I have you on the line?
They're freaking doing awesome, but I don't know. I mean, they got it to beat Dallas, but I'm just not sure if they're going to go all the way. It just depends.
They're not beating Dallas, boy.
Yeah, they will.
You got Aaron Rodgers, man.
We're going to put Aaron Rodgers on his fucking ass.
You think?
No, you guys ain't going to do shit.
We'll see.
Giants got one of the best defenses, and they couldn't stop it. They got a way better defense
Giants
than
were
Dallas.
Complete disaster.
We'll see. That's why we play the game. Well, this is why we play the game.
And the Giants are still hung over from their yacht.
Yeah, they're on a boat.
That's right.
So, is the rookie or Romo playing?
The rookie's playing. Dak playing.
Yeah, so it's going to be a big game. There's a lot of hype against it. Man, I don't know. And either one, Romo chokes and rookie's going to get shook up,
We'll see. Either way, we all win because it's going to be a good game. How about that?
I think it's going to be a good game.
Sure.
Yeah.
I don't know that much about football.
Can't wait.
This one looks like it's going to be all right.
Can't wait.
Scott, thank you, buddy.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. Bye.
All right, man. Let's say hi to Brendan on Long Island. Brendan, go ahead.
What's up, Opie? Carl, Sherrod, how are you?
What's up, brother?
Hey, Opie, I just want to say thanks for sticking around, and you and Jim and everyone else got me through some hard shit this past year.
What happened?
I had a rough breakup. I dated this girl for 9 years, bought an engagement ring. 2 days later, I found out she was cheating on me with a guy.
Dude, that's the best thing that
you got the ring back.
Exactly, it's the best thing that happened.
I dream of walking in and my wife is. Oh
please be sucking somebody's dick. Please be sucking somebody's dick.
I dream of it.
Please be sucking somebody's dick.
Please, I'll be the first JetBlue to Miami, boy.
See, Brendan, here's the other side of that. The other side.
Did you get that ring back, B?
Oh yeah, I bought a Rolex instead.
All righty, bro. That's a win-win.
And are you dating now or what? What's going on?
Not really. I mean, I work in the city, so I attempt to do what I can do.
Right.
Just kind of hang low for a little bit.
I'm going to give you a little single advice. When you break up with a girl, just use prostitutes for the first 6 months.
Yeah.
And then ease into dating.
Yeah, don't get emotionally attached.
Any girl you get is going to be a rebound nightmare.
Yeah.
Burn a couple thousand. Get it out of your system.
Burn a couple thou.
Well, now you're single. You got it.
Yeah. A couple thou.
You got it.
15 girls.
No more dinners. No more going to her mom's birthday and having to buy somebody else a purse and shit. It's all gone.
Let's do the physical. Let's get the physical fucking hurt out of you.
Get the physical hurt out. And then you got a clear head, after a couple months, and then get back on a horse.
And you do that so you don't have to get into a rebound situation.
Because the rebound's going to be worse than your first girl.
You're going to be addicted to your first piece of pussy after your relationship.
Yeah. You got to break the fever.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Carl.
You got it.
Thank you, man.
You got it, brother.
All right,
Good
brother.
luck. You
Thanks
made
for
it,
the
man.
phone call, for
You're on the
real.
other side of the finish line. Congratulations.
Yeah, you're good now, buddy.
He probably knew the dude. That's the thing. He probably knew the dude.
Pops on Saturday.
I'll see you on Saturday, brother.
All right, talk to you later.
All
What the
right.
hell's happening Saturday? Why are we
Just coming to the
invited?
restaurant. Just.
All right. That's ready to
He probably knew the dude.
jump over this
I
fucking...
didn't.
I know. I'm saying
console.
the dude. He knew the dude. His girl was banging.
Oh yeah, it's even better. You get rid of a friend and the girl.
Yeah.
It's a win-win. Clean break.
Obviously, two shitty people.
Just find a new bar to watch the game and let's fucking move on.
If that's shit's happening, that's two shitty people that
Plus 9
that
years.
are now out of your life.
When 9
people-
years, it's some of his fault too. Nigga, 9 years you just gave her an engagement ring. If it was school, college, you have 2 degrees.
Bro,
What the fuck are you waiting on?
I did an 8-year sentence.
What?
8-year sentence.
It's a long time.
Then I had some time to myself, and now I'm beyond fucking happy. Everyone goes and has a sentence, right?
Yeah.
I think every guy has had a sentence.
Like a long relationship?
Don't know how to get out of it.
Yeah.
All that shit.
I used to date the town whore.
But see, he knew she was a town whore before he started dating her.
No, I
You didn't know that before that?
No. It was brought to my attention.
You were
late
the
in
last to
relationship.
know?
Late in the game?
The last to know. I learned it all in one night, bro. My friend's like, dude, you've been with her too long. I gotta tell you, I banged her in the summer, and then like by the end of the party, like 9 dudes were like fucking coming to tell me. I was like, this is a bad day.
Damn.
You found out late in the fourth quarter?
Late in the fourth quarter, she was a fucking sperm burping gutter slut.
And how did you face how did you confront her with it?
I didn't.
You just walked away?
I just walked away.
You
It's a
Irish
complete-
exit ass nigga.
It's that's like seeing a plane crash on the hill. You know everybody's dead. What the fuck are you gonna go there for?
The baby survived, you animal.
Everything is dead.
That's how Tarzan got lost in the jungle. They thought everybody was dead.
Did you pull a Bill Murray?
I just took off.
You dropped the golf. Well, no, that's the Bill Murray.
Yeah.
You dropped the golf bag and just saunter off.
That was some bad news that day. And my friends are awful people too, and they're laughing. She's a whore. Oh, it was the worst.
Oh boy, sorry, Carl.
Yeah.
Oh,
and then and then later on, I met Marie. I'm not much better.
I don't even know where he's at with that. I don't know if it's for the
man.
radio. I have no fucking idea. It's Carl.
It's not good when you're the last to know
That was a tough one.
that she's a whore. Now, if you already knew going in, it's like, she's a whore. I like her.
Bro,
So we did. We
she
do
played
that.
the good girl card, though. I had no idea.
Yeah, I don't need a fucking liar in my
And
head.
the thing was like, she was hot, right? So I
You
couldn't
can be
get...
a whore, you can't be a liar. Yeah. You gotta tell me about what's going on.
Yeah,
Give me
just be
details.
straight with me.
Don't be stingy,
We
bitch.
can make a transaction.
What's this dick taste like?
It's gotta have standards.
We do have standards. I have to.
If you want to get really creepy, by the way, my dead father helped me find my slippers. Oh my god!
Pull them up.
Pull 'em up.
This psychopath.
Pull it up.
I don't know if we have time today, but if you remind me the next time you guys are in here, because this place is going to get really busy today. We got
What?
Cody Garbrandt coming in, the champion,
Yes.
who defeated Dominic Cruz for the title.
Oh, that's right.
He's coming in. Who else? We got Pete Davidson coming in today. We got the director of Eating You Alive.
Yeah, that's
Eating You Alive. So it's going to get crazy. But next time you guys are in here, we'll take the phone calls from the people that swear that their kids talk to dead relatives they never met.
I believe that.
They never met.
I believe it.
Now, do you believe that part?
Erock.
Yeah.
Well, someone's trying to remind me that I said my son woke up and was talking to my dead dad, or said something that was a little weird, or
That was like
some kind of reference. But I don't remember that. I truly don't remember that. As I see that phone call and the guy just hung up, or I would have taken him so he could refresh my memory. You believe in it, Erock?
Yeah, my younger sister did it. She talked to my dad's dad, who had died before she was born. And she was only like 2 or 3, and my mom went into the room, and she's just standing on the edge of her crib, just talking. And then as soon as my mom walks into the room, the kid's just staring at her. And she said, "Who are you talking to?" And she said, "Grandpa." She never met the guy.
See, look at that. Look at old skeptical Joe.
Cold
Yeah.
waffle Opie. Can you send this back? This thing is freezing. Would you cook this in the refrigerator?
Oh, shit.
I'm just wondering if at 2 you're taking in all the conversations around you about your dead grandpa, and then then you're.
It was in the middle of the night. It wasn't like during the day.
No, I'm not hammering you for this. I'm trying to trying to, get some kind of logic.
That was the whole
thrown into
premise
this.
of Al and Quantum Leap.
Yeah.
They could see
I got
Al,
two
but
kids. They
they
say stupid
else.
shit all the time. It could have just been a coincidence.
Very nice. We could take calls, like Eric just said, for the rest of the show easily.
Really?
Next time you're in, we'll do it.
We have to do that one day.
We'll do that. I want to find out about the slippers with the dead dad. Jim in Sayreville, go ahead.
Hey, what's up, Oak? Big fan.
Thanks, buddy.
Hey, listen, first of all, I just wanted to say, I feel like that kid with the divorced parents, when I got to go on the weekends to Dad's house, and then Monday to Friday, he's with Mom. After all the shit that happened with you and Jim. But listen, I love the afternoon show. Keep it up.
Thanks. I honestly don't give a fuck what people listen to. I'm just having fun doing this now. But thanks. Go ahead, Jim.
All right, so listen, so my dad comes over. My dad was living in a different country, retired. He comes over here. He brings me a pair of slippers from my favorite soccer team. So this is like December. And in March, my dad passes away, suddenly, massive heart attack. So I'm pretty bummed out. So I'm home from work. I'm on vacation. It's about the middle of May. So for some reason, I got into my head and said, where the fuck are my slippers? Let me put on the slippers my dad gave me. So I have a cape. So it's a 2-story house. So I go to my room. I'm sitting in the living room. I go up to my bedroom. I go up the stairs. I'm looking in my closet. Nothing. Come back downstairs. I look in the closet in the living room. Nothing. I go to the family room. Nothing. So I'm sitting in the living room. I go, where the fuck did I leave these slippers? I said, let me go check the travel bag. I checked the travel bag. Nothing. I said, you know what? I'm over it. I said, let me just go make sure they're not in my son's room. As I go up to my son's room, right there on the first step of the stairs going upstairs are the 2 set of slippers side by side, like if somebody had just placed them there.
Yo, Opie, you are so.
Man, I think I'm just going to have an omelet. These waffles, I don't think you can really fix these.
And this is what you holy shit. Now, you already went up the stairs and came back down.
I must have gone up and down the stairs, no exaggeration, at least 3-4 times.
You swear that you were looking at the stairs and they weren't there? Because I'm thinking you just weren't looking at the actual stairs as you're walking by the damn slippers. Because today for lunch there was a nice Asian steak waiting for me, and there was a nice dipping sauce that I wanted.
Right.
I looked in the refrigerator 3 or 4 fucking times and it wasn't there. And then I'm digging all over the refrigerator to try to find this thing. Right. And then my wife comes home and I'm like, I can't find that dipping sauce. She opens the refrigerator and just hands it to me. It was right in front of my eyes.
Well, that's just because you're dumb.
Well, why can't this guy be dumb then?
What's an Asian steak?
I don't know.
Chinese cow? I don't
know. I guess
like the glaze on it?
It's like for lettuce wraps. And then it's sort of like a soy, like a spicy soy that you dip.
Yeah, that's a good time.
He must live in a nice neighborhood.
That's a good time right there.
That's good neighborhood food right there. He has the good takeout. He has the good takeout.
I believe every word of this.
All right.
Every word.
I'm just trying to play the other side, Jim. Maybe.
No, listen, I get it. Listen, and I'm not into the whole. Listen, I was born and raised a Catholic. I'm not into that whole religion thing anymore. I believe there's a higher being and all that, but I'm not too sure about all the other nonsense in between.
Right.
So I was not a big guy with the whole ghost thing. You know what I'm saying? But when I said when those slippers were there, it's not like they were like thrown to the side underneath the fucking rug, underneath a pair of shoes. The first time I saw those slippers, the first and the last time I saw those slippers was my dad pulled them out of the suitcase and said, "Here you go, kid. I know I know this is your favorite soccer team. I found these slippers. I got them for you." They didn't see the slippers ever since then. My wife must have put them away somewhere. Right. Then, like I said, fast forward a couple months later when I said, you know what, I want to wear the goddamn slippers my dad got me because that was the last thing he bought me. I was down in the dumps because he had passed away. I said, let me put on my slippers while I walk around the house. I couldn't fucking find them anywhere.
Wow.
So when I finally gave up, I said, you know what, fuck it, I'm done. When my wife comes home, I'll look for the slippers. I said, let me go back upstairs. Boom, there they are, like if somebody had just placed them on the first step.
I'm in on this.
Opie is 100% out.
That's it. No, that's a good story. I believe him a little more now.
What are you talking about? You're doing the cuckoo bird thing on your head.
Well, I mean, he don't believe it. He don't believe, and he almost
maybe because I don't want to. Maybe I don't want to believe because that's scary shit.
That too. All right. That's honest.
All right. Pops, if you're listening to this, turn the lights off right now.
No, please don't do that because I don't want to run home from here.
Go ahead, Jim.
He's got to like, where's your Messiah now? That's not how things work.
Yes, Jim.
I'll leave you with this. Listen, nobody's a bigger skeptic or pessimist as me. I'm in the same realm as Clubsoda Kenny. I actually met him not too long ago, so we're both in the same profession. So to say that, if I can't see it, touch it, feel it, eat it or whatever, it doesn't exist.
Right.
That was me right up until that point.
Wow. Okay. I'll add that to his side on this.
He sounds like a sane dude, like he got his fucking head on his shoulders.
It's very believable, Jim. I would say his story is very believable. Thank you, buddy.
Thanks, guys. Pointing out.
Take care.
Look, then I had the 11 thing happen to me that I've told as well on this show, which freaked me the fuck out. So,
what 11 thing?
What are you talking about?
Like after 9/11, my dad died in 2004. I was starting to see 11s a lot. And then I would see 9/11 to the point every time I looked at I was starting to get scared to look at clocks. So I'm like, there it is again, the 11. All right. And I'm like, that's just a coincidence, ridiculous. And, let's do the math on this and see how probable this is. I went down that road, but I continued to see it a lot. And I told everyone around me about it. And then I talked to my dad, and my dad believes in near-death experience and all that, or he did, obviously, and all that shit. And then he goes, maybe, you had a big radio audience before you got fucking fired. And he's saying, when you get back to radio, maybe the people that died in the towers are saying, don't forget about us. Yeah, just a simple little whatever, right? So then my dad dies in a car accident right in front of the house we were brought up in.
Right, with the turn.
Right the fuck.
Wait, what happened?
My dad died in front of the house.
He had a wicked fucking turn right there by the driveway. When he came out, you had to...
Yeah.
It's dangerous.
That's awful, man.
When you left my driveway, you never took lefts.
Never took a left.
No one took lefts. When I got older, you start taking lefts because you feel like you could do it. But in general, you just didn't. You took the right, then you would make the U-turn and if you had to go the other way. But that morning, the people that picked up my parents, they take the left and T-bone. My mom took the brunt of the accident, but my dad ended up dying because he was on blood thinners for his heart. So
holy shit, that's terrible, man.
Awful.
So
sorry, bro.
Nah, dude, relax.
Well, I don't like to hear fucking stories like that.
It was 12 years ago.
Oh, okay, cool.
No,
I thought it was like yesterday.
No,
it feels like it. And then what happened?
No, trust me,
it's bad.
It sucks a dick losing a parent.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, it does.
It's not even. It just blows.
My dad's dead, but he's still alive, like with the Alzheimer's and shit. It's fucking the worst.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Because he's killing my mom. It's just it's awful.
You don't remember anything?
No. He thought I was my brother, like in the first couple
that's
stages.
Good for you.
That felt fucking great.
That's
I'm not gonna lie.
You never felt
like George, I love you. I'm like, I love you too, Dad. God, I felt like what it would be like to be a winner.
Are you sitting there going, he finally said he loves me.
Yeah, he touched my face. I'm like, I'm the best, Dad. You know it. I love you.
I gotta get back to the hospital. I got 4 surgeries today.
I'm like, Dad, I'm fucking crushing it at the hospital.
For the people that don't know, Carl has a very, very smart brother.
Successful.
Extremely successful in the medical field.
Surgeon.
Operates on, baby hearts or something.
Oh, he just does he fucking floats.
Anyway.
He operates on ghosts.
So then, so now knowing the 11, and I told my dad about the 11, and he dies in front of my house, and then I go to the crash site like the next day or whatever. I don't remember exactly, but very, very soon after. And I'm just hanging out in the gutter there going, fucking show me a sign that you're all right. So obviously somewhere in my head I believe in some shit.
Yeah.
And then I see this little piece of paper that I have. I could bring it in tomorrow. And I go, what is this little piece of paper? It was like a little bigger than like a stamp. And I turn it over. And on this thing, it says 011 exit check. Pretty fucking creepy. Obviously, it was a coat check for somebody, but the odds of it,
Holy shit, that was great. Erock just flipped the light.
You guys just freaked out.
My pecker just turtled into my...
perfect timing, too.
That was great.
Holy shit.
But what are the my thought of...
You asshole.
My thought is this, though. Like, obviously, it was a coat check from a restaurant or whatever. But the odds of me saying, "Show me a sign," and I turn over one piece of paper, there was nothing else around.
And 11,
nothing. And it's 11 basically 011 exit check. I'm like, what the fuck?
That's like
so that blew my mind that day.
Wow.
But I honestly think it's just some crazy ass coincidence.
Well, no, that happens. My best friend died in a car accident, and I was like that night I was sleeping. He was in Florida, I was in New York.
Yeah.
And we used to go to Limelight together and get fucked up.
Yeah.
So that night I'm having a dream, and I see him coming down the stairs.
In your dream, right?
My dream. And he looks at me and goes, "Yo, dude, I wasn't driving." I'm like, "Yeah, whatever, man." Then my mom comes and wakes me up. She's like, "Alex just died in a car accident."
No. Are you swearing by that?
I swear on my mother. And then I fly down to Florida, and I found out the story. He was, riding shotgun, some kid, street racing, died.
This shows.
I'm telling you, man.
We need some pastries, bro. I'm telling you right the fuck now.
I'm telling you, man.
You want to go get some?
Why does Roland look like he's in a sugar coma over there?
Bro, Roland had 3 fucking milkshakes. He invited these
Did he?
But
I saw him down the hall talking to the young ladies in the office just now, by the way, when I came in
we
here.
just, on food court, we did Black Tap, which is one of the best burgers in New York, but they do those crazy milkshakes.
Where's my burger?
Opie.
What makes them crazy milkshakes?
Look at this.
Can I point out that we saw them coming out of the kitchen, and everyone in the hall just came to a dead stop when this lady's carrying these trays of these huge, like really weird milkshakes. Everyone's like, where are those? Why can't we get them?
From Black Tap? Look at this.
What?
Cotton candy milkshake. Come here.
Wow, look at this shit.
I want one.
Tweet this out.
Roland drank all of those.
Tweet that out.
Oh, my God.
Black Tap was awesome.
Your pal Larry said, "I hope he gets explosive diarrhea." I should just tell you that.
Yeah, hope he's out of the funk right there.
What, Roland? They walked by,
I say I hope Larry gets hunted for the rest of his life. That son of a bitch.
Yeah, those milkshakes.
Creepy, over-tanned bastard.
The milkshakes walked by our show office, and Larry goes, "I hope they get explosive diarrhea."
That shit
They look
good
amazing.
as hell.
As soon as I'm back
Look
at
at me
sugar.
getting it.
What is that?
That's me drinking it.
What flavor is it? What one is that?
This one was Reese's Peanut Butter Cups, pretzel rods, vanilla and chocolate ice cream.
Christ.
Oh, my God. I want to put a dick in it.
Let me get you back on there. Hold on there, Roland. If you don't wear headphones, you don't know you're
Carl thing, I drank it all, but somebody ate all the burgers. Mm-hmm.
You ate the burgers, Carl?
Y'all the
I ate
worst.
the burgers.
Where's my burger? Then I say I wanted a burger. Roland is the worst.
Sherrod's hungry.
I know.
Starving.
Your new pal is hungry.
They're coming.
Roland said, "Don't bring anything for Sherrod." Roland's
Wait, I want the Black Hat. Y'all have the Black Hat burgers?
Oh, no, you
The
didn't
Black
get
Tap,
those.
yeah.
Black Tap.
No, you're getting McDonald's.
You're the worst. See what I'm talking about?
Why did you treat you like that?
It's your boy.
No,
It's your boy.
I can't pick him.
It's your man.
No, but the thing is, we didn't have Black Tap
fix it.
here, so
I'll
we
fix
couldn't get the.
Look at that. I ate that. I ate that right there.
Oh, that's fucked.
Those milkshakes look ridiculous.
Oh, they're good.
I want that.
The cotton candy milkshake was the
Cotton
best.
candy milkshake was on it.
Lights out.
That's the one I want, actually.
Bro, the guy's doing great too, man. He's opening one in Dubai, right?
Yeah, another one in Midtown. He's opening one soon.
Fucking
I go to
awesome.
Dylan sometime for the milkshake upstairs on 3rd.
Because, you know, we got...
But that's near my house. So.
Yeah.
You know, we got the director of Eating You Alive. We should get these milkshakes and just sip as we ask him questions about it. That's perfect. Can we do this? Yes.
Oh,
Get
that would
milkshakes
be great.
immediately. When is he coming in? 5 o'clock? I want to sip giant milkshakes.
Oh my God!
As he's telling us that sugar's bad for us.
We should go to Ben and Jerry's and get those big cones, with the chocolate on.
You thought yesterday's conflict with Lionel and Jerry Springer was good? Today's going to be even better because Carl depends on people eating shitty for his livelihood, and then we got these guys coming in from the movie basically saying you gotta just eat fucking plants and that's it.
Oh, no.
It's your enemy.
Wait a second, what?
Your arch enemy's coming in here.
Your arch enemy's coming in today, Carl.
Lex Luthor for fucking restaurant business is coming in.
Yeah.
But Carl and I have to go eat tacos, though, too.
What?
Save room for tacos, too.
Oh, dude. The chef Julian Medina, he owns 10 Mexican restaurants. Best Mexican chef.
I know Julian Medina, yeah.
So you're eating tacos
Roland
later?
was such a creep in the interview, bro. Like, he kept, he's like, how come the food isn't good here like Arizona? I'm like, Jesus Christ, Roland.
It's true.
He wouldn't stop, though, complaining the whole time.
Yeah, but he didn't invite me to go to any of his restaurants any time.
I told the guy, don't do that, bro.
He'll regret it. You're going to put him out of business.
Yeah.
It was good.
Don't be a hero. He'll crush your shit.
Where's this restaurant in New York?
Everywhere, bro. Like in this area. Stoloche's his original 51st.
And he just opened a taco, like a taco.
Now, in where the trains come. What is that? Grand Central? He's got a little authentic taco little place.
When we going over there for the caviar and fucking egg salad
Best sandwich in New York.
Opie, you know about that?
Say that again.
Grand Central Station. You got that egg salad and
the Grand Oyster Bar?
Caviar sandwich.
Caviar and egg salad sandwiches.
Oh, I had that one in the middle. The cotton candy milkshake.
The cotton candy milkshake.
Yeah, I'm wired on sugar right now.
Yeah, I want that one.
12 days without sugar, Carl.
Oh my God, I want to eat all that.
12 days without. Although you can't totally get sugar out of your diet.
No, there's sugar in it.
But I mean, let's just say drastically.
I do have your juice too, if you like.
Yeah, I'll do a little juice action.
What time did y'all go there today?
Sherrod?
That was today?
I think he's going to break the camel's back. You've had it.
I'm going to kill somebody today.
You've had it.
I thought you guys were friends. I thought you guys were friends.
And we're going to Mario Batali soon, too. He's cooking for us.
Yeah.
Okay, Mario Batali.
Let me take a break, because this place is going to get very crowded.
I'm going to whoop somebody's ass in here, too.
Is Cody here yet?
They'll be here soon.
I asked to have him today because he was in before the fight, and he's
it's gonna be great.
He's a badass, man, all tatted up. His father's in jail. He's now the champion. He's got an amazing story.
Yeah, give the kid the belt.
Gave the kid the belt that had the leukemia, right?
Very kind.
Wait, what? Hope that kid don't get leukemia all over the belt.
And now the whole world wants to see him fight TJ Dillashaw.
Yep. Yeah, that'd be, yeah.
That would be,
dude, UFC is 1,000 times better than boxing.
Stop it. They're all good. Stop
sorry, bro.
I agree.
But why people always try to pit one against the other? It's like,
because because boxing did it to itself, bro. It turned into a clown show.
When I see a boxing match,
it used to be great.
It's still some good boxing matches. You can find them.
I'll tell you what I see. When I see boxing matches now, I feel like I'm looking at, handicapped UFC fighters
because they can't kick.
Little jellies,
because they're basically just standing on their feet, really not doing much with them.
Yo, look, Obama's getting some crazy award. Look at this.
He's giving us the Joe Biden, you animal.
What is this? Was he like Prince Valiant?
This is supposedly some big surprise. He just gave Biden.
Yes, he's
Biden as good a man as whatever. Obama awards Biden Presidential Medal of Freedom, and Biden is crying his eyes out.
Balling.
This was a huge surprise. Biden didn't know this was going on.
Wow.
He's thinking about his son and everything right now.
I like Joe Biden.
I love Joe Biden.
He's a good guy.
You have a beer with him and talk.
And let me tell you, because
they're in booty with the nigga.
It doesn't mean I'm a libtard. I just love this guy.
As a dude.
I don't even know his politics.
Doesn't he grab people, though?
Huh?
Doesn't he grab people, like, weird?
Yeah, he's a grabber. So what? He's from Delaware. They grab.
Yeah,
so what?
Delaware's are grabby people.
He's got that DuPont in him. So what? Back off, Foxcatcher.
Jesus Christ. Bro, you gotta feed him, bro. He's not
and I ain't giving no food. Fuck, bro. What's your pop's food? That's the food I want.
He gets a bit petty at times.
He does.
I think Joe Biden. I think Joe Biden would have beat Trump in the election. Joe Biden would have beat Trump.
No, he wouldn't have.
Well,
Definitely.
I mean, he wouldn't have put up with his shit like Hillary did.
Paul? Definitely he would have.
Yeah.
The momentum was already going. Maybe if he got in at the very, very beginning,
dude,
maybe.
I'm right. Paul agrees with me. Paul controls the internet. He knows a lot of shit.
Paul A. Controlling that internet.
Yeah, internet guy.
You don't even know if that's Paul. That could be his twin brother. He got a twin brother look just like him.
Yeah, I don't want to get into that. That was scary when I saw
that. People have been bitching. We're going to go to a break. I'll start. People are bitching because they want the Lionel versus Jerry Springer video, but we got shitty laptops that we've been bitching about, shitty equipment for a long time, and it's really starting to fuck with the show. So that video should have been out early this morning. Paul fucking works his ass off after the show's over. But
I could have gave you $48 instead of spending money on a fucking cake for Jerry Springer. It wasn't even his birthday today.
We're going to get that video out. We're going to get the whole birthday cake saga out soon. But this video is taking forever because we're just dealing with really horrible old
third
equipment.
world stuff.
Should buy him a new laptop.
There's a clip on Carl's Facebook.
I can't buy anyone anything yet. What happened?
There's a clip on Carl's Facebook.
I got it out before you.
Oh.
iPhone 7.
What, you buying the cake?
Yeah. And him and Jerry arguing.
Yeah.
You son of a bitch.
I filmed
There goes cold waffle Opie.
Yeah.
That snark that he has.
Yeah, I filmed it.
You got what? Which?
I filmed it and edited it on my iPhone 7.
I specifically said no ham.
Carl Ruiz me, so I go, whatever you want, sir.
This will be Mad Cuban's last appearance on the show, so I would get a nice plug-in right now, sir.
Top signer.
Facebook.
Cash only still, ATM out front.
I got ATM inside now.
Oh, they put it up already, huh?
That looks great, man.
I'm fucking bringing a pickup truck, and I'm gonna fucking
pull it out of there.
I'm gonna pull it out of there.
Opie, I'm a businessman. We'll sit down and talk. You want to steal it? I'll help you. I mean, there's always a nice way to do things.
Give him a key.
There's no reason at our age we should be sloppy about shit.
All right, Pop's Diner. Let's go, Sherrod. You got Sag Harbor this tomorrow night.
Tomorrow, Sag Harbor, baby.
Fuck.
Yeah.
There it is.
Bay Street Theater. Make sure you check it out.
How are tickets?
Bay Street. Going great. Going great. It's me, Christian Finnegan, and Joe Vesey. And that room is amazing, so I can't wait.
That's far out there, though. I hope we got some fans way the fuck out that way.
Yeah.
All right. Hopefully some people from the show will check out Sherrod.
They better come out.
Tomorrow night at the Bay Street Theater in Sag Harbor.
And then the 28th, y'all be in Poughkeepsie and Laugh It Up.
All right, cool. We are, all right, we'll look at
That's what I said, Roland. Look.
What?
The pig. That's Roland.
You just labeled it rolling?
Yeah.
You're lucky he didn't throat punch you.
Feed me.
Erock, what do we got? We got anything before we take a break?
No, we're good.
Hey, Roland, is Pete coming in today for sure?
I hope.
Pete said he's going to try to stop in.
Young Petey?
It's been a long time. I hope he's all right.
Yeah, miss his little face.
And Cody's in traffic, so.
And Cody's in traffic. Tell Cody to go home.
Come on.
You tell him to go home.
I'll fucking tell Cody to go home.
Cody's going to strangle you.
What?
Cody has a gift for you.
For real?
Yeah.
No.
I love gifts. Just so I can break them. All right.
Shit.
No, we like Cody. Fuck it.
Cody's great. He does one up.
But everyone's going to, the guests are going to back up, though. We got,
We'll be fine.
And we need milkshakes for when that director comes in at 5 o'clock. And I want a lot of slurping noises as he's talking about eating vegetables.
And what about the shake?
And what the cows are doing to this world and the environment. And I just want to hear.
Be like, nigga, you sound like you lying.
You telling me this ain't good?
Tell me
need a sip of this.
Tell me once again why dairy's not good for you.
We can make him drink one. We're going to have him drink one.
Cows and methane gas? Cowspiracy?
No matter how bad the world is, it's going to keep it together for our generation. We'll be fine.
Yeah, we'll be good. Did you watch the documentary, Ope?
Yeah.
All right, yeah, it's going to be good. So he don't eat sugar at all, this dude?
I don't know.
What's he look like?
I don't
zombie?
know. I don't know. The documentary was good.
Yeah.
A lot of people with horrendous health problems, and they just turned their diet around, and man, everything went away.
I eat sugar and fat and everything, and I'm only 30 pounds from my target weight.
When you eat a lot of sugar and shitty food, it fucks with your metabolism, and then all those sicknesses can slide right the fuck in there.
I feel great.
Right past the goalie.
Today's my last day doing that.
For real?
No.
I didn't care as much until I decided to become a fucking old father. Love being a father, don't get me wrong. I shouldn't have said fuck it in that sentence.
Yeah.
But, then you just got to start thinking.
Thinking right, trying to take care of yourself.
At least try. At least try to stay healthy. You never know, though, with this fucking shit.
What about Weight Watchers? Oprah looks great recently.
Weight Watchers doesn't work, and I'll tell you why.
But she loves bread.
Because you don't learn shit.
You don't learn shit? How to eat right?
Now they're going to come after me. That's what I think.
You do. I think you learn on
a lot of people. I could speak for a lot of people, and
like
certainly,
the old one.
and certainly people in my life. Okay. You lose all the weight on one of these programs, whether it's Weight Watchers or another one, and then you're like, "Fuck, I look great. I don't need this Weight Watchers anymore," or whatever. And a lot of the people didn't really learn the lessons, or maybe weren't paying attention to the lessons. I could say that because I really don't know. I got to be careful. I really don't know if Weight Watchers. Maybe they are.
It's a lifestyle
thing.
It's a lifestyle change now.
But you're paying a lot of attention to it when you're in the program, and then a lot of people feel like, all right, I'm good now.
Once you get there, you think you're done. It's never a finish line in fucking health.
I forgot the stat because it's horrendous. Most people that lose a lot of weight and go on a really nice diet, most people end up, gaining it back.
And then a little more.
Right.
This is Carl's lunch yesterday.
Oh my God! You guys are just fucking ratting on each other. What did Carl have for lunch yesterday?
I want to see it.
Popeyes.
I love Popeyes.
Who doesn't?
The best.
Now we're in. Popeyes and milkshakes.
Yo, get Popeyes.
Chomp, chomp.
Did I hear?
Let's do it. Lieutenant Popeye.
I don't think there's a Popeyes close.
KFC.
No, I'm not. I like KFC.
The Popeyes that I go to, it's a brand new Popeyes. Yeah. It's literally like going to a 3-star restaurant.
I love Popeyes.
It's like the booths are clean.
Yeah.
They don't have like that sticky grease that chicken places get after a year no matter what.
I can tell you this. I could go to one of the best restaurants in New York, sit with a whole bunch of people, and then they come over and just put fried chicken in front of me. I think I'm just as happy as everyone else at the table.
Yeah.
Fried chicken
is
one of the best things. Flavor-wise, texture-wise, you can put in your mouth.
I'm not really into it.
Chicken's made to be fried. It's the best medium for chicken.
Really?
Absolutely.
Well, why do you think, though? Why do you think in, like, preparation?
Well, for simple fact, there's no fat, like, in it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's a little bit in the thigh, but that's it. So cooking it in fat makes it perfect.
Makes it perfect. I get it.
Right. Well, I try to stay away from all that.
Why? It's so good.
But I'm dipping back into the fried chicken.
Be happy, man.
So good.
Be happy.
No, see,
healthy people are fucking miserable.
No, I find like
I go to the mall, fucking people coming out of Lululemon, they're fucking scowls on their face and shit.
that is the other side of it.
Yeah, because I see them.
No,
from Godiva, I can see them because I sit there and I try. I eat 5 or 6 strawberries every day. I go to the mall. I have some strawberries. And I'm watching these fucking miserable people come out of Lululemon just fucking.
Well, the thing is, you gotta find healthy stuff that you actually enjoy and and it's tasty. Not easy, but that's what you got to do. If you're sitting around just eating some shitty dry salad, I'm 100% with you.
My brother says
you're never going to stick with that
less
diet.
on what you eat and how much of it you eat is what's important.
Okay.
Portion control.
He said he says that is the most important. He goes, your body is not as smart as you think it is. It'll find the nutrients in most stuff. Just keep the portion small.
Huh.
He's pretty fucking, he makes Ferrari money fixing people.
When are you going to listen to him?
Fuck him.
Opie Radio is back.
Are you going to partake in the milkshakes as we talk to the director of Eating You Alive?
I think it would be rude not to.
Oh, nice. And we got the milkshakes, right? Lewis went out? Lewis has got some gossip, too. You hear it, Erock?
About what?
Lewis!
Is he out getting the food?
Lewis, come in here.
Go inside.
He went and got milkshakes, and then he saw, who did he see?
Oh, yeah, he saw Floyd Mayweather.
Floyd Mayweather.
Right.
You saw Floyd Mayweather while you were getting shakes? Yeah.
Yeah, I was downstairs getting shakes, and he shut the Diamond store down.
Really?
Yeah, right there. Him and his goons. His goons are outside.
He's shopping right now?
Yeah. He wouldn't let anybody in. They wouldn't let anybody in at all.
Did you see the Mayweather SUV?
No.
What's the Mayweather SUV?
Well, once I was walking by, he was in there before, and he has this huge SUV with like his logos all over the place.
The Money Team? Yeah. TMT? Yeah.
Really? It's a hell of a way to go around town.
Yeah, man.
Are there a lot of people outside the jewelry store?
Tons.
Is there police?
Just trying to get pictures.
He's not going to
blocking the street there too? Or
not at all, because it's on 6th. So they really can't do anything right now.
He's not going to buy shit in there.
But all the diamond stores are down the side streets. That's what I was wondering.
Yeah, no, he's on the one that's facing 6th.
Of course he is.
Yeah.
He wants to be seen.
Oh, hell yeah, he wants to be seen. He's supposed to be here today too, but...
where? At Sirius?
At Sirius, yeah. I asked his goons if he's supposed to come. They said they haven't worked out yet.
We've had him on in the past. Thank you, Erock. That was fun. Sherrod is back.
McDonald's.
You got your McDonald's. We got our milkshakes.
Oh, they're coming?
They're here. They're getting nice and cool.
Oh, that's amazing.
But you got to do it in front of the director. You can't have them right now.
Yes.
You guys will be all right with that?
Oh, yes.
I
love milkshakes. Can't wait.
Is it still nice outside?
It's great.
Gorgeous
out. What the hell is going on? It can't be 70 in January.
The women out there, too, boy.
Really? They're taking some layers off?
Oh, they are out there.
There's some lookers
airing out their cooters?
Oh, boy.
Oh, I love them. I'm like, hi, I'm on the Opie show. Hey, I'm on the Opie show.
That'll get you far.
Yeah, they here.
It doesn't bother you that it's 70 in January in New York City?
I love global warming. Yes. Bring it on.
It's
pollution
nice
helped us.
It's nice to be warm, not going to lie to you.
The warm is the
wonderful.
best.
But we always get that one warm day in the middle of a freezing month.
Yeah, then it snows sideways for a fucking week.
True.
Pay for it.
A week ago, that's what we had. It was really not good. Why are we talking about weather? Shut the fuck up,
The women out there, man.
And I got my notes.
What's your notes?
Did you see the documentary?
Yes.
Fuck.
It was good. Food is bad.
You didn't see it. Oh, I think that's Cody. I just saw someone with a really nice suit going into our office.
Oh, really?
Oh, I saw him in the hallway. Fucking
real?
dude's dapper, bro.
Did you see his neck tattoo?
Yeah, he's all tattooed up.
All right, we should get him in here.
Get him in here.
What's he do?
He's going to beat you up in a minute.
He's doing a phoner real quick, then he's coming in.
Cody Garbrandt.
Oof.
He's the champion. He beat Dominic Cruz. We've had Dominic Cruz in here as well.
Can we see a little bit of the when he beat him, when he pinned him or knock him down?
It went the distance.
Oh, really?
Right? I saw this.
Who looked prettier at the end?
Holy fuck.
Fucking Opie.
You don't remember?
Distance.
Did it?
Oh, my God.
McDonald's French fries. McDonald's French fries smell so good, don't they?
Jump in, Nate.
I lived in the town where they make them.
Not my favorite French fry.
What do you mean where they make them?
In Prince Edward Island, Canada. They own half the fucking island.
And that's all they do is make the French fries
when
for
you
McDonald's?
walk around, the town is called Cavendish, Prince Edward Island.
Right.
And when they fry them, you come out of a bar at 10 o'clock at night and it smells like McDonald's French fries the whole fucking place.
Oh,
that's amazing.
That's like Hershey Park.
And it's cold out.
Chocolate.
Yeah.
So good.
Is there a lot of unhealthy people walking around that town?
Prince Edward Island? You know, everybody's pretty... It's one of the... I love it up there, man. Those people are so much nicer than we are.
Those
Canadians
everyone's
are great
nicer
people.
than New York.
I know, bro.
Especially Manhattan. There's not a lot of nice people in
New York.
Manhattan.
Yes, it
Oh,
is.
stop.
New York is one of the nicest places in the world. I hate when people say, New Yorkers are mean. It's like money.
They're mean.
They're not mean.
They're distracted. They don't want to say hi. They
got things
they don't
to
like
do.
small talk.
Some people will say hi to you.
Dude, every time I'm in an elevator in my building and someone starts talking to me, I know instantly they're not from New York. I know instantly. Because I get excited for a minute, like, all right, cool, finally someone cool, that is open to have a conversation or whatever, and then as you're talking to them, they're like, yeah, visiting from, wherever.
Yeah.
Whatever, put the certain state here.
I talk to people all the time. They talk to me, we wave and...
Yeah,
smile.
You wave,
you see a girl walk by with a fat ass, and then you catch eyes with a dude looking at the ass, and you go like this. Yeah, nigga.
Yeah, I see.
Dude, watching this UFC, Sherrod, you can't tell me boxing's better than this, bro. It's on another level.
Yeah, but you didn't even watch
It's a different
fights.
thing.
I'm watching it right now.
Yeah, but this was...
this dude breakdancing.
You saw him breaking?
Dude, this was amazing, because, Cody was really fooling around with Dominic, and Dominic's like, come on, man, come on.
Oh.
The best part of this fight, they, going into it, were trash-talking each other, really didn't like each other. And then at the end, it was a great fight. Dominic Cruz just kind of looks at Cody and gives him like a shrug, like, huh? Are we going to do this? And then they hugged. It was a great moment. It was a great moment because they really didn't like each other going into this fight.
Oh, lights out, cuckoo clock.
Right.
Oh.
Yeah, he didn't knock him out though. Yeah, of course I know this. It was a wonderful fight though.
On the button.
Yeah, that was a great UFC card.
Look at this.
That was whoa.
Even the Ronda Rousey fight was great because no one expected that.
Yeah,
I knew it.
Sometimes people get really pissed off when like a championship fight is over immediately. But
she was flinching. She was flinching the minute she got in there. Once you break your face, no good. You're done.
There's excitement in some of those short fights. Sometimes.
I love it. It's like that's the fight, money. That's what it is.
Yeah. Right. All right, we're waiting for Cody. He's doing a phoner. We got to get him in soon because then we have the director. What else is going on, boy?
That's it, man.
This was a good fight. He did dominate him.
Yeah,
he won.
Great.
He won good.
He didn't even hit him. Look at that. Oh, shit.
No.
Oh, look at that.
No, it's Cody's time.
Oh! And then he danced on him.
Yeah. You didn't see any of that?
He hit him with the funky chicken, nigga.
He was doing dance moves. He was doing all sorts of Muhammad Ali shit. Putting his arms down. And it was great.
Wow.
Yeah, it was fucking great. He's quick.
He's quick as
Cody
shit.
is extremely fucking quick.
And, I just crossed him in the hallway. Like, he's a small dude.
Yeah.
Like, he's the kind of dude I'd have a couple Heinekens, say something stupid to him.
Oh, God.
And then he fucking puts my head into my glove compartment and fucking throws it down the street.
You just never know.
Fuck.
You just never know.
Just be a good person. That's why you're always going to be a nice person.
Not me. I'm confrontational.
Yeah, me too.
I used to be. I used to be.
When, like an hour ago?
No, I'm smarter though in general. Like there was a time, another old story, but fuck it, where me and Anthony used to drive home to Long Island,
right?
And we're on 57th Street. We're trying to get the fuck out of this city. And all of a sudden we're at a light,
road rage,
and it turned green, and this dude is just taking his fucking time.
I can just see you two with the mullets, just all fucking driving around 57th Street.
I bumped him in the crosswalk. Bumped him.
Wait, he was walking?
Yeah, I bumped him. Anthony will fucking back me up.
I thought it was the car in front of him, like, was taking the time.
My car bumped him.
You bumped the dude.
The guy was being cocky, and I just started inching forward, and then I bumped him. This guy just casually walks over to the side of my car, brand new car, more or less.
What'd you have, LeBaron?
Yeah, just a Grand Cherokee.
Yeah. Nice. The limited, I bet.
It was the limited.
Yeah. The gold package.
What are you doing?
The Long Island gold package.
No.
Come on. You can't watch that Long Island off that easy.
That's a white man making it.
Yes. They were trying to talk me into that.
You bought it. You had it.
I swear
the
to you,
gold
Carl,
trailer hitch.
It's a better,
for the jet skis.
It's a better story if I say yes, but I'm telling you, it looked so fucking...
You were like Kenny Powers.
It was Dix Hill's gaudy. I'll go local.
Dix Hill gaudy.
I was like, get the fuck out of here. No. But
you
anyway,
had to get the Cherokee with the gold limited back then. That was the look, man.
I don't like it. I know exactly what you're talking about, though, because they were selling me hard on it. I'm like, nah, man. Anyway, this guy walks to the side and just takes out my entire side view mirror like it was nothing.
Really?
One fucking punch and the thing is just hanging by the wires.
So what'd you do?
I
drove off?
I fucking just pretty much stared straight ahead and waited for him to be out of my way and then went on.
Fight. Out of principle, I'm out of the car.
It was the black dude?
You're out of the car!
Out of principle.
It was the black dude, Opie.
I think so.
I know so, because you kept your eyes forward after you knocked your fucking mirror off.
He was
Are you kidding me? Even if
Was
it's
he black? Of course he was.
Oh, then I'll stay in the car.
Even if it's a tiny Asian dude doing that, I ain't. No!
Asian dude, I'll fucking make sushi out of that dude. A little Asian guy?
What?
I'm kidnapping him.
My point is, you just never know what these guys are capable of doing, or if they, road rage. You jump out of your car and it's some dude that's, he's got a piece on him or something, and then that side view mirror hung there for a long time. To the point,
as a reminder,
when I would drive,
stay in your lane.
When I would drive, it would swing like a pendulum. And now, instead of just having to fix the side view mirror, now I got to fix my car because there's a nice fucking perfect pendulum scrape in it from just going side to side like this. Yeah, I bumped a dude, though. I had a little
I
rage.
thought it was going to be a good story, like you were going to go out and fight the guy.
That's a great story.
Wow.
You were in the wrong.
Huh?
You were in the wrong for hitting him.
Yeah, I know. I was frustrated, but the light was green.
I was up.
It was our turn. It was our turn.
I really thought it was a dude in the car who took his time. Right. I didn't know it was a human being walking by.
Human being walking by. But he was playing it, Sherrod. He wasn't Mr. Innocent. He was like, that's right, I know this shit's green, but I'm going to take my fucking time. And I obviously had a bad day.
A rough day.
I tapped him. And boy, did he tap my car.
Maybe he was just checking out your brand new gold package out. Like
I didn't have the gold package.
I can't believe he knocked the mirror off with one punch.
The Dix Hill gold package.
One punch. And I remember Anthony was a bit scared, too.
Did Anthony have his heat on him? He didn't have the gun?
I think this was pre-heat. Pre-heat. Preheat.
Another way to mark the show in the event. Before the gun. Before the gun.
It was PH.
Preheat. Wow.
So what, this dude did a movie about not eating good stuff?
Who?
Is that the guy that's coming in?
Yeah. This goes against everything. Do you try to cook healthy ever, Carl?
Oh, yeah. I had sweet potato fries once.
One time.
They were delicious.
I got like 6 pages of notes. I took it seriously for this interview.
Well, I'm going to eat right through it.
Milk is just horrendous for you. Dairy's horrendous.
What are you talking about?
We've been lied.
Milk is the best for you.
It tastes amazing.
What's it do to you?
Milk makes whipped cream. How can it be bad for you?
Oh, I can't argue that point, Carl.
You ever have that? Point. It's like an angel cloud.
What's it do to your body?
Huh?
What's it doing to our bodies, this milk?
We're not meant to fucking drink it.
Can I ask you a question? Just a true question. I don't know the answer to it.
Yeah.
So you eat healthy and everything, like you live in the city, right? And you're sucking in all the fumes of these cars and all this shit and the dry cleaners with the chemicals.
You're right.
Isn't that what gets you?
No, heart disease gets a lot of us.
Yeah, that's red
the
meat
heart
and shit
disease,
like that.
the cancer, the diabetes gets a lot of us. That knocks out a lot
That's
of
the number
us.
one killer. Heart
Fat
disease.
people live a long time most of the time.
No, they don't.
Yeah, skinny people die all the time.
That's heart disease too.
Because that's skinny fat. You really want to get into this?
What do you mean skinny fat? There's no.
It means inside you're shitty.
You're still fat. You can be clogged up.
Inside
so then
you're
I'm
still
fat
shitty.
skinny because I'm healthy inside.
Oh, you're healthy inside.
I feel great. I wake up.
How old are you?
I wake up.
How old are you?
41.
I wake up.
You're good still.
Yeah, perfect.
No, all of a sudden that shit catches up.
I mean, I make sure I take care of myself. I don't run or nothing. You know, that some put me in a bad spot.
Yeah, but you're in restaurants on your feet all day. You're probably fucking getting some cardio and running around, right?
Like CrossFit.
Where's Cody, dude? We're going to run out of time for this, Eric.
He'll be here in a minute. He's finishing up on a phone call. And he'll be here.
Who's he talking to?
He was doing some calling to another sports show. So.
Whoa.
He's in our office. He'll be down in a minute.
All right. And what about the Pete Davidson stop by?
We can't find Pete.
Oh, shit.
He's ghost on us.
Fuck.
Cancel that.
Cancel that again is right. Mexico's president. We will never pay for that wall. Is this the current president, Erock?
Yep.
So the current guy now saying, go fuck yourself.
He's a young dude. Man. You see him? He must be living the life.
That's going to be a problem for Trump.
They're going to pay for it.
That's going to be a problem for Trump, though, because the supporters really believed in that one.
But just listen to him. He's telling you we're going to pay for it. Look at him. Look at this guy, young Mexican president. You know he's getting girls.
Because Trump's basically spun it and is like, look, we can't wait for them. We got to build this wall immediately. Then we'll get the money from them down the road. We'll see what happens.
See what happens, right? He's not even president yet.
I think
he will be.
Christ.
I think he gets crazy as soon as he becomes president.
Oh, yeah.
Here's Cody.
This crazy is crazy.
Cody's back.
How are you guys doing?
Yeah.
What's up, Cody?
Congratulations.
What's up, man?
What's going on, Cody?
Okay.
It seems like you were just in here, like, promoting the fight, and now you come back as the champion.
Yeah, trying to get the fight, you know?
Yes.
Trying to get it, promote it.
You're looking like new money.
Yeah.
Where's the belt, Eric's saying? We've seen the
We left in the car. We were carrying around all day.
Are you sick of carrying it around?
Yeah, that's not even my belt. That's Maddox's belt.
No, I know. That was a great moment after the fight that he gave it to him.
We went to Harry's, a new...
Here, just get right up to that mic.
Went to Harry's this morning, new TV show. What is it, Josh?
Oh, yeah, Harry Connick.
Harry Connick Jr., our old producers are over there.
Yeah, I went there, and they surprised me with finding my mom and Maddox and his family.
Right.
Yeah, so it was great. We got to see them and share our story on the show.
This Cody's a good dude, man.
Yeah, nice.
This kid has it was leukemia, right?
Leukemia, yeah. 5 years old, was diagnosed with leukemia, and
right.
Man, battled his ass off to beat it and beat it. And he's in remission for 2.5 years now, and healthy, 10 years old. Yeah,
good for him.
Yeah, doing great.
And then after the fight, Cody puts the belt on the kid.
Wow,
a little teary eye. I got a little moisture going. Man.
I'm swollen up right now.
It's a little moisture right there.
God damn.
Yeah, I don't feel anything.
Cody, you're an exciting fighter, man. I loved the fight with Dominic Cruz. He was in here as well. I told these guys that what I loved about that fight. You guys obviously were shit talking before the fight,
right?
And I'm a big fan of shit talking. I really am. Yeah, I fucking hate that sportsmanship. No. Wait, let me. I got to back up a little bit. I hate when it's fake sportsmanship. Right, when it's real, I'm good. But forcing these guys to kind of like each other and shake their hands and stuff when they don't want to do that, I hate that. Right. Anyway. After the fight, which was amazing, and Dominic Cruz looks at you and kind of gives us that shrug with his shoulders like, are we going to do this? And then you guys hugged. I thought that was an amazing moment.
Well, yeah, he tried to act all tough after I whooped his ass. I'm like, man, the fight's over with. I'm giving you respect.
Right.
And like I saw it in his eyes, like, you know what I mean? Like, I initiated that. If you see, I initiated respect.
Right.
But he wanted to see, he wanted to see how I was going to act. I'm like, look, I respect anybody after they fight me.
Right.
You know what I mean? It just, my moniker's no love. I go in there and show you no love. I'm not your friend. I'm not shaking your hand before the fight.
Right.
I'm not, glove touching you. I'm not hugging you if you get me with the good shots. Like some of these fighters do.
Right.
It's a fight to me. It's really, it's not, awesome. For me, it's not a sport. It's a fight. This guy's trying to hurt me.
I understand. But after everything that went on, leading up to it, that was, like I said, that was a good moment. That was kind of cool.
Good sportsmanship.
Because you guys gave, the viewers and the people there a great fight.
Yeah, it was very, very entertaining. I watched it back, a couple of days later just to see, reflect on it.
Were you happy with your dance moves?
You danced on
them. Yeah,
that's almost a pop and lock, right?
You got to tighten up your dance moves.
I haven't been out, I haven't been out in the club in a while, so I haven't really.
I thought it was pretty good.
Out. It was rusty. My dance moves are rusty, but we'll work on them.
Well, you're dancing while a dude's trying to punch you, so it's like that's usually not how it happens in a professional
fighter. The people we were watching this fight with were howling.
Yeah, it was so good.
We were howling. You're an entertainer. I mean, you're taking it seriously. Obviously, you're not getting stupid in there.
Right.
And then when you're feeling it, and
he couldn't hit you.
Couldn't hit you, man.
Because Cody, I mean, you're quick.
Yeah,
you're really quick.
I could feel, his angles and stuff. Everyone was, in my camp fought him and has known him for years now.
Right.
They were saying, he throws at awkward angles and he creates weird angles. He's real unorthodox, but I was surprised, in the first punch I heard him with was in the first round. You can look at caught him on a left hook going out, and Cruz doesn't really get hit coming in or going out, and that's when he was like, I remember him shaking his arms down like it rocked him.
Right.
And I knew if I just settled in, and find my timing, pick my shots, the fight was mine. But still, I was like, man, I'm fighting this. The media had it as, this, even he was a self-proclaimed ghost, saying he doesn't get hit 30% of the fight. You have a 30% chance of hitting me. So I'm like, all right, this guy's going to pull a rabbit out of his hat somewhere. Like, I was shocked that he was
beatable.
There to get hit.
No, he's not shocked he was there. He's beatable.
No, he's everybody's beatable. We're human. And
I can't beat you.
For me, it was just that it was there. I was just quicker and faster. I knew I was a better martial artist, but until you get in there, really, then it's role playing and you're going in, and we were talking shit to each other the first 2 rounds back and forth. I hit him like, oh, that hurt you, and he'd be like, no, it didn't, you little bitch. It's like, don't you lie to me. I kept playing like, don't you lie to me, Dominic. I know that shit hurt you.
All this was going on.
And what happened was when I came out, he was talking shit back and forth. We bantered back and forth the first 2 rounds. I came out and head kicked him right in the head and cut his eye. And my knee cut him like boom, boom. He got up, and he has very good poker face. He had a very good poker face to the audience and the crowd and even the announcers. But I was dialed in on his eyes. I saw his pupils get real big. He went like this and saw the blood, and that was it. He was like, oh my God. Like the King Xerxes off 300 when he got human like chill down his spine.
King God will bleed.
Yeah, for sure. And he was I carved him up like a pumpkin, like I said I was going to. And I was leaking. I got a little cut too, so I was leaking, but I loved it. I was like, okay, this is a fight. This is real. And I like controlled my emotions, picked my shots, but I remember when his blood was just fusing out of his eye, I said, hey Dominic, I said, you having fun yet? And he didn't answer me back, and I was like, this is it. This is in the bag. Just stay finding my rhythm, my range. My coach was saying swag on him, cause we listened into his fight tapes, and they're like, have good ring generalship. He knows very, how to work the octagon and cage angles. So we're like, we're not going to say ring generalship, we're going to say swag on him. Yeah. So I've heard my coaches saying, swag on him, Cody. So in my mind, you swagging on someone, it's hitting some dance moves.
Take it to the hood, baby.
Yeah. I take it to the next level. So I swagged on him and just had fun living in the present state of my mind.
He stopped shit talking at that point? He wasn't talking back to you?
After he was cut, he was trying to pump himself up. He was trying to I hit him you could see some of the pictures. He was like, whoa.
Yeah.
But he was trying to convince himself that he liked that shit. He did not. I saw the eyes don't lie, man. I saw he did not like that.
I don't know if this is good, but I don't remember the last time I saw a fight where I was actually laughing.
Right.
Loving it. Because he would hit him and then it seemed like you were doing stuff like, that hurt.
I know. Right? And it's funny in his post-fight interviews, he's like, I know that, he, the shots and the facial expression that Cody was making that was hurting him. I was never once hurt. I was like, that's him getting to the media, for the rematch. But hey, I offered him the rematch and it's crickets.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You're the most dominant champion, comes back off injuries, done great things. I have a lot of respect for him, but you're going to say you're going to do this, take me to school, show you who my daddy is, and I go out there and embarrass you like that and you don't take the rematch. I broke him.
Right.
And I told him I broke him. 100% I broke him. I don't think Dominic Cruz would be the same fighter that he was in the past.
Do you think he fights again?
I don't know. I think he should just go on to Fox Broadcasting. Like I said, it's a retirement fight. I got the hashtag retirement.
Let's go with the play-by-play.
You know, I said that. You know, like people wanted to hate and say that I was too emotional, but that's passion.
Right.
You know, I'm passionate and I'm real.
I know. As a fan, we appreciate it.
Yeah,
Thank you for that.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, it's you're entertaining as all hell. You back it up and you just make it fun.
But I know that, you know. Double-ended sword. I can be on the receiving end of it, but I'm okay with that. I'm okay with, you know, say if I even were to lose that fight or a fight getting to the title, I've stumbled before, I fell, and I keep climbing to the top. You know, I'm here for a reason. Now I'm the lone wolf on the top of the mountain. I got all the other wolves, you know, scratching and crawling to get to me.
Right.
And I know what it took to get to the top of the mountain, and now I know what it has to do to stay. So it's my duty, a new chapter of my life, to defend this title and keep putting on entertaining fights and building my legacy. That's what I'm out to do.
And officially, he's not going to take the rematch, I guess. He hasn't said anything.
Wow. So he's not going to take the rematch?
Yeah, he's going to take the rematch. He's going to it's a retirement fight for him.
You changed careers for him? No, he's a broadcaster.
He was broadcasting already, but he was dominant for a really long time.
Exactly. I respect to him, but I get obsessed with my opponents. You know, I listen to their interviews. I don't even watch their fights. I listen to their interviews, their tone, their pitch, how they deliver, and their voice. And he was already tweeting about how he understood that he didn't need the title to be happy. That's something that he needed to be like, I'm Dominic Cruz, I'm the world champion.
Right.
You know, hear me roar type of shit. I didn't need that. I knew I was a champion. You know, I knew the uncrowned champion of my division. I just needed to have the opportunity, let the fights, get the opportunity, get the shot, and it's mine. That was my destiny. I always believed in being a world champion. You know, but he just said little things, you know, like, you know, he took the position with Fox Sports, you know, and that for me was an out. And that's for me thinking that he's looking for a next chapter of his life when you have someone like me coming after you.
Right.
You know, I just knew that he was, you know, I don't think he said he was great with the, you know, taking a loss, you know, eating the humble pie. For sure.
Ooh,
but you know what? But I don't care, man. I can say whatever I want. I respect him.
Yeah.
But that shit's fake to me.
Right.
He knows he's a broadcaster. He knows how the media and the fans would turn on him if he was a sore loser or he did something, you know, irrational, you know, and it was crying. So, hey, it's hard to do. So, but you don't see him, you know, getting the rematch right away.
So who are you looking at next? I mean, everyone wants to see you and TJ, obviously.
TJ, man, I'm gonna cut that dude's snake's head off for sure.
Were you guys ever friends when you were?
No, you know, Uriah can contest this. I was never really close to TJ. I just had a weird vibe with TJ. You know,
weird like what? What kind of weird vibe?
I don't know. Just I felt like he was. I don't know the word looking for it. What can you do for him? He was looking for
opportunist.
Yeah, exactly. You know, and
so you're saying he really wasn't a team player? They were
never.
They were all
Selfish,
on Team
obviously.
Alpha Male together.
He's a sellout.
And then TJ left, and there's bad blood. But Cody's basically saying they never really were friends.
I was never cool with him.
How'd he sell out?
Sold out. He sold his. He bit the hand that fed him. You know what I mean? He got offered some money to go to Muscle Farm and leave his whole team and lied to everybody. He's a liar. You're only good as your word. And he lied straight to everybody who, man, you helped that guy out so much in the beginning. You know, and to just be disloyal is the worst thing a man can do, and not keep your word and lie to your people that brought you up.
Truth, man,
right? That's. He's got one coming. He's got a vicious beating coming.
Oh, there's bad blood. Yeah. There's definitely bad blood.
You know, and he's trying to keep it cool. Like, he's like, in the post he's like, I know that the UFC's going to blow this up and this and that. No, because you know what you did was fucked up. You know what you did was wrong. You're not a loyal person. You're not a good person.
Right.
You're opportunist. You're trying to look.
What was his status when he left? Was he the top guy or close, or where was he at?
He was never the world champion.
That's true.
He carried around the fake belt. Dominic Cruz was
a fake belt. He got it from China?
Maybe that's what
Chinatown.
it was.
Canal Street.
Maybe.
That's right.
It came with gloves.
He had everyone believe him.
With
His
a
coach,
fake bag.
His coach, you know, everyone had
inside was the belt.
Had him piped up as the world champion. He wasn't. Dominic Cruz was the world champion. No one took the belt off Dominic Cruz. He couldn't even do it when they fought in January. I did it. So he's going around saying, I'm the former champion. I deserve the shot. He was crying about getting the title shot. He was being desperate, throwing up $100,000. And I was like, okay, that's for me. Then you want to fight me? You give me $200,000. You know, you better start, you know, raising the ante.
Right, you're the champ. Now it's
exactly.
It's up to you.
You know, and he's trying to be cool and civil about it, but the things, and the story will get out more and more, and that's just me being real. You know what I mean? He's trying to portray like, oh, they're going to build up as drama and try to get the media like, oh, this is just drama. That's what the team is. No, this is just some real shit.
No, people that have been following the UFC understand.
They know.
That there's some real shit here.
Yeah.
They know.
Speaking of, Uriah Faber was really happy for you when you won that title. It was cool to see how happy he got.
He's a real nice guy, that guy.
Yeah.
Great guy. I mean, one of the best humans I've met along this journey. I mean, I met a lot of.
We've had him on. He's great.
Great guy. I mean,
he's awesome. So, are you going to fight TJ? Where are we at? What are you thinking?
We'll see. I mean, I have a lot of. I'm sitting good right now.
Yeah, you are.
Exactly.
Bring on all chumps.
Yeah, exactly.
All chumps, we taking them all.
Exactly. You got TJ. You got the rematch with Dominic. You got Jose Aldo.
Yeah.
You got Conor McGregor.
Right.
You got all these fights. So I'm just,
Well, I was going to ask you about that. Do you want multiple titles? Or you want to just stay where you are and just beat everybody that wants your belt? Yeah.
Clean out my division. There's a drop. It's me, Dominic, TJ, and then drop.
I like the pause. The pause was
so basically, it's a big drop. You know what I mean? And then it's Dominic and TJ.
So basically, as a competitor, you're going to get bored fast, and you're going to want to try to explore some other things. Then, as far as other fights.
Other fights? No, I mean, TJ's in my mind. He's next, and I'm going to give him a good, nice little ass whooping for what he's done. If Jose Aldo wants to get it next as well. Or Dominic, Dominic, he finds his soul back, he finds his confidence. I'll be here. You don't go.
Soul took a midnight train to Georgia.
Don't take this the wrong way.
Yeah,
I respect him, but dude, he made that shit personal. The things he brought up, you don't just say, well, what, and then he's contradicting himself. He goes, I will never take anything back. Everything I said was true. I'm like, okay, I'm sitting there. Okay, you said this, you said that. Okay, this is true. We're not cool. That's why after the fight, show you my respect, but you're still enemy. You're enemy number one. You're number one contender right now.
Wow.
And I offered you the rematch. You didn't want it. So TJ obviously is next in line.
So it's just a matter of time before they announce that fight, I'm assuming. Because everybody wants
Probably,
it.
yes. That's the next one.
Right? How many months you think?
You know what? I had 4 fights this year.
So you might have to chill for a little bit.
Yeah, I don't know. I like to fight probably around July, I would say, June, July.
Okay. What's your parents think about all this fighting?
Well, Pops is in jail.
Yeah.
So he likes it.
It's actually crazy. I talked to my grandfather, his father, after the fight. I'm real close with my grandparents. They called me like, yeah, you said that we talked to John. The Warrens let him, watch some of the fight. So yeah,
that's dope.
That's good, man.
Yeah, you got to watch some of the fight.
That's pretty cool.
So he's proud of you. Yeah, that's excellent.
Cody's got a hell of a story, man.
Enjoy being a champ for a while, man.
Like a rough upbringing?
Yeah,
let it soak in and be a champion.
He's been stabbed. His father's in jail. I mean,
what are you, black? You trying to out-black me, Cody?
I'm colored.
Out-black me. We're both colored people.
He's got a lot of tats.
Yeah,
Cody's got a lot of tats.
I'm colored.
You got stabbed like in high school or something?
I was 18 or 19, I think.
Oh, that's a stabbing.
Yeah, it's good.
Where'd you grow up?
What's that?
Where did you grow up? What state?
Ohio. New York, so some country shit.
Yeah, it's rough in Ohio.
Yeah,
okay, imagine you bumped in with your limited Cherokee with the gold package.
I didn't have the gold package.
How many tattoos you got over there?
Lost count, man. I got my first tattoo when I was 13.
God damn it!
Yeah, 13. Yeah.
What? This kid's not gonna have no curfew.
This kid was hard from the get.
Hey, trust me, when I heard my mom she had the loudest whistle when we were kids, and when she would whistle, we'd be 2-3 miles away and hear that. You better be home within 10 minutes. 10 minutes of the whistle, we're getting our ass whooped.
Did she give you some good fights growing up?
My mom, this is the reason why I'm the savage that I am. You know what I mean? For real.
Here we go. Now we're talking.
The good stuff.
She had to be the mother and father, so she showed us what tough love was, but also what true love was, and a nurturing and mother that provided for her children. We call her Mama Bear. Protecting the cubs at any cost. So she was a savage, bro.
Gangster.
That's awesome.
Yeah, exactly. She was gangster.
What did she think of the fight?
Man, I remember just seeing her, hugging her, and she had the big old, we have Native Americans, so she has high cheekbones. She had the big old smile, and she looked beautiful. I mean, it was unreal just to find it. Cause I remember sitting down with my mom and when I was going through some troubled times and say, Mom, please just give me time. Just give me till I'm 25, I'll make it. 25, we sat down at our brown table that we had, dinner table that we had so many life lessons there, homework, dinner. ass spankings, you know, all that. So we sat back down and I was like, hey mom, like, man, I remember it vividly. Like, just give me some time. I'll make it in this. I know. I believe in myself. She said, Cody, she goes, I know whenever you set your mind to do something, you can do it. She goes, just do it 100% and do it with passion and do it with true love.
Right.
And, that's what I did ever since that day. I set out to do that. I'm 25 years old, world champion.
That's awesome. What was the first thing you did after you won the belt? The first cool thing.
Eat something. You had to eat some food.
What did I do? Was it a couple of days later? We were invited up to Mike Tyson's house, and hang out with Mike Tyson. So that was like a dream come true.
The coolest guy to hang with.
The coolest guy, man.
We've done it over the years.
I was in awe. Like, man, this is Mike Tyson.
Amazing,
like, man. I was looking at his face tattoo, and I was like, I'm not gonna go that avenue. That's pretty badass. No, it was great, dude. It was great.
That's real commitment. That face tattoo, buddy. Goddamn.
I don't know. He might have been in another place, though, when that happened.
I'm sure.
But
I wonder if he regrets that. I'm not going to be the one to ask.
Look at the neck tattoos. Like, how did this shit hurt up in here?
Fuck yeah, that hurts.
Yeah, I mean, the towel tattoos hurt. I'm not going to lie, but it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. So
when you get a neck tattoo, it's just your way of saying, I'm definitely not going to be a kindergarten teacher. That dream is done.
Everyone asks me, like, when do you know you wanted to be a fighter? I'm like, as soon as I got this neck tattoo, there's no return. But no, I'm just, when I was younger, but I always just joke around and say that.
Wow.
You pull off the neck tattoo.
Yeah.
More than pull it off.
Yeah, I tried to. Yeah.
You definitely pull it off. No, that's pretty cool. So you got to hang out with Tyson.
That's awesome, man. World champion. That's got to feel amazing.
Man, it's so surreal, but not even me winning the title, just how rewarding it was to see everyone so happy. Max, my uncle who's training, Uriah, sharing those moments and memories that, sharing that connection with them who, everyone that was a part of the journey that struggled and sacrificed with me.
Right.
That was the most rewarding day of my life, to be able to do that, to be able to set out on a goal that I set out in my mind, knowing that I can reach it. And knowing that I was not surprised and that I was here and did that, but just the rewarding feeling of gratitude. That was
the best.
For sure, yeah.
It's the best.
Off topic a little bit. What happened to
Ronda Rousey? What do you think she should be now? Nurse?
What's your 2 cents on that?
I mean,
that was crazy.
My 2 cents on Ronda's, there'll never be a more dominant champion than Ronda Rousey. She's paved the way for women. A lot of women should, be thanking her. She blew the UFC up too. So I'm giving her thanks and everything. But the thing is that just like in the first days of the UFC, it was really green. Everyone was green. They were tough. She came in with Olympic, judo background. So she was already so skilled at that. She was at a level higher than everyone. Then she got into boxing and with her coach and thought she was a boxer and, it let everyone else catch up. She had to, mix things together, started, knock one girl out, and then she's ready to fight Floyd Mayweather.
Right.
I think you gotta remain who you are. Remain humble and remember what got you there. Your training, what you believe in. I'm not going to go out there and start pulling garden fights. You know what I mean? But I'm ready to sub whoever, break anyone's arm, choke them out, whatever. But my bread and butter is to stand and knock you out of your boots. That's what I do. So you better have them things tied tight.
Yeah. I'm a champion on a food cooking show.
Shut up, Carl.
A cooking show?
A game show. Yeah. I was a champ.
Yeah. You got a
18-time champ.
He's got 18 times.
18 times. He's got a championship belt.
18-time world champ. I would love that.
His belt's a little bigger than yours, but he's got one.
Got the belt and the plate.
Fuck, I wish I could fight though like you.
Have you heard anything about Ronda? Is she all right? She finally tweeted basically hinting that
everything was misspelled. I'm worried about it.
She was tweeting basically, this is you'll learn a lot when you find your bottom or something. What was the exact tweet?
Something like that.
I worry about her, man.
I do. I love her. She's still she's one of God's children. What tribe is your mother?
We have on both sides we have Indian blood, but more Cherokee on my mom's. I think Blackfoot on my real father.
Okay.
I actually did that 23andMe, so I'm waiting for the results.
Cool. All right.
Yeah, I want to see what I'm mixed with. See what this blood is in me.
Are you worried something's going to come back that you don't want to be?
What do you mean? Whoa! What are you talking about?
I don't know why I was looking your way.
You know why you was looking my way. What are you talking about?
What was that cold?
He's clearly a black dude.
I'm athletic. That's why.
He's clearly a black dude. I just want to know if it's.
I think I looked this way because I didn't want to look him in the eye. There you go. This is her.
Son of a bitch.
This is her tweet. Ronda Rousey finally tweeted, and it was a J.K. Rowling quote. And so rock bottom became the solid foundation on which I rebuilt my life. So
yeah. She's got money though, right? She's all right.
Yeah,
I don't know if she wants to go out that way though, man.
Being on top and then two,
I don't think she has a
knockout
choice.
losses.
Two horrendous losses in a row. It wasn't just one; it's
but
two.
She
now.
has to remember what she's done. You know, she can't worry about being defeated. She's got to see all the success and the growth of the sport that was through her. You know, she'll forever go down as a legend in the sport for women's MMA and all of MMA. But you know, you got to evolve. The sport's evolving all the time.
Sounds like you're thinking that she maybe should step away.
Yeah,
I mean, if your heart's not in it, you know, I don't know. I can't speak on her behalf.
Yeah,
but you know, if your heart's not in it, or if you're not. You know, those two losses are very, you know, especially on a woman's body, you know, they're not like the male's body. It's you know, hard to recover from that, you know.
Yeah.
Amanda Nunes she doesn't play.
Speaking of a man's body,
I was gonna hold my comment on that. She's
wow, she could box.
Yes.
And then you see her looking for a Budweiser after the fight. Did you see that video? All she wanted was a Budweiser.
Bring it up, please.
Holy fuck!
She could knock me out.
She doesn't
no problem.
play, man.
I'm surprised it wasn't a Busch Light.
There we go.
Mic drop.
20 times funnier than Jerry Cooney.
Mic drop on that one.
Yeah, she's a tough broad. That's a different. Like I see girls like that have fights on like the 6 train or the J train.
What?
Outside the bodega.
Stepping on my J's.
I've been watching UFC for a while, and you know, there was a lot of sportsmanship, and I like that there's some of the shit talking.
Oh, it's great.
The shit talking. When Amanda Nunes knocks out Ronda Rousey and then wanders the octagon, just giving the shit to everybody, I'm like, wow.
Yeah,
but that's a fight. That's part of fighting. You know, the showboating, the fun. That's part of it.
She looked like Allen Iverson in that moment.
Nice.
The UFC is ginormous because they let stuff like that still happen.
I think we should get a taunt after, you know, like an end zone dance. Like, you know, like Tito Ortiz used to drag the body and cover it up. Like, you should, like, if you get beat, you should let your opponent taunt you. Just one cool taunt. That's entertainment.
Like the guy threw that Pokemon ball.
Yes, like that.
Dude, that was the best thing I ever saw.
Yeah,
I would think of some cool shit to do. I'm gonna talk to some people.
Oh, that'd be great. You gotta stand there while you break dance around them.
Just sit there like this, pissed off. If someone beats me and does that, we're fighting in the back. We're fighting again.
That's great. Well, here she is.
Yeah, looking for her Budweiser. Listen, we have to take a break, but Cody, man, you're a man of your word too, because you were in here before the fight. I'm like, if you win this fucking thing, you better come back and say hi. And you did.
Man, I had fun. I always have fun.
You did.
Did a real thing.
And I can't wait to see you and TJ Dillashaw go at it. Can't wait.
I think you're going to beat him, no problem.
Yeah.
And you're obviously open to a fight with Conor down the road, right?
Conor down the road, you know, he'll start losing fights and looking for money fights, and he'll need money fights.
Here we go.
So,
nobody ever says, I heard he's a Capricorn. I know he's a nice guy.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, hey, respect for what he's doing, but
fuck him.
Hey, we're in this business to get paid. You know what I mean? And I truly believe I'm a better martial artist than him.
Wow. Here we go.
He's great at what he does, but you know, so is Jose Aldo. But I'm out here to challenge myself. If they're supposed to be the greatest, then let's do a catch weight and do it. There's no weight classes on the street. That's how I look at it.
Right.
He was a great champion. His time has passed. I wish him well.
No one's gonna.
Thank you very much.
No one's gonna beat how he walks around the octagon, though.
Yeah, that's his swagger.
That swagger is like ridiculous.
That's self-belief. You know, I can't hate him on self-belief. He believes in himself.
He's got a nice little watch collection. Him.
Does he?
Oh my God.
He got some leprechaun in him. That's why we like him.
Yeah, Erock's reminded me that it's sort of like a Vince McMahon walk. Vince McMahon likes to walk into the. Oh yeah.
I know a crackhead lady in my neighborhood did the same thing. She'll sell you an oven door.
Oh yeah, I've seen a lot of crackheads walk like that.
Yeah.
They got those double elbows when the crack goes.
So they think they still cute, but they're real cracky now.
Crackish. Yeah.
Wow.
That'd be a tough fight, though. You think
Oh, here you go. Look at this thing. He's still on again. See, the thing with Conor, he's not really that original. All these people did.
Holy shit. Wow. Conor got his move from Vince McMahon. You heard it here first.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he did. That shit.
But he keeps it entertaining, just like yourself, Cody. Just like yourself. We got to take a break. Are we promoting anything today? I forgot. Are we promoting anything? UFC 208 in Brooklyn. I know that. What else?
Hey, what's going on in Brooklyn?
Fights, bro. Fights.
Oh, at
UFC 208.
Oh, yeah.
Saturday, February 11th.
Yeah. I'll be up in there.
I believe Holly Holmes is fighting, right?
Holly Holmes, yeah, she's fighting that.
Jermaine.
Oh, that's right.
I forget. The Iron Lady. I'll just call her the Iron Lady.
She knocked out a dude in a fight.
That was her husband.
Maybe.
Well, that's cool when a girl do it.
She's like amazing, kickboxer, right?
Yeah.
Muay Thai fighter.
But what do you mean she knocked out a dude in a fight?
She fought a guy in a sanctioned fight and knocked him out.
Sanctioned fight?
I'm pretty sure that was her.
Who sanctioned it? Fucking Tina Turner's ex?
That's a hell of a sanction.
Y'all can do it.
Wow, that's crazy.
What government said okay to that? They fought North Korea?
I would imagine it was in another country. It had to be. It had to be.
Or like on a barge 3 miles out.
All right, Cody Garbrandt, champion.
Yes.
Wow. Congratulations, champ.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, go back.
Wait. Video though.
Huh?
He hit her too, and she knocked. She knocked his ass out.
That was a boxing match, yeah.
Oh, boxing match.
It looks like it.
They both got hit.
But
she took that and she
knocked him out.
That's gotta.
That was the greatest shit I've seen in my life.
That's like Rocky Apollo Creed stuff.
Yeah, absolutely.
You
Eric.
folded like a fucking IKEA chair. Oh, look at
Holly's got some problems ahead of her.
Holy shit!
Have a good night, Holly.
Holly's she's southpaw. She uses her distance range, kicks really well. But I'm excited for this fight. I mean, girls are really improving. Like, it was so new.
Yeah.
Just like the days in the UFC, it was one-handed.
Right.
You know what I mean? One-dimensional. Now the girls are getting better. Their skills are getting up. And they're putting on some badass fights.
The girls are getting so good. One day we'll refer to them as women.
The girls, yeah, right. I like that. Yeah, girls are doing great.
They're
women.
co-headlining these,
Oh yeah, they're big names. It's like tennis now. It's like they can pull in the crowds like Serena or somebody. They got big names now.
It's all right. And you just sold the fight by saying that she knocked out a dude.
And
that's
now
I think I'm
watching it.
I'm in. UFC 208 in Brooklyn.
What other girls are doing that?
Oh, my ex.
And you'll fight.
Cyborg isn't even doing that.
No, that's right. And you'll fight sometime in the late spring, early summer.
I would say so. Yeah.
Hopefully with TJ. TJ Dillashaw is the one you definitely want. Yeah. The Dominic Cruz thing is nice, but let's go TJ.
It's time. You can't look back. You got to move
Let's
forward.
go TJ Dillashaw.
I give him his respects. He's been so dominant the past 10 years.
Right.
You want the rematch? I'll knock you out in 2. You know what I mean? But he respectfully declined. He said he wants more time to study me. He thinks that he's going to find some kind of magical potion to drink and take me out, but that ain't happening.
You should make everybody who you beat
maybe a nice kale shake.
Everybody you beat in the match, they got to get your name tattooed on them in the middle of the ring.
Yeah. All right, we're being told we got to wrap it up. We have to go to break, and I'm sure you got to go. Cody, thank you so much.
Thanks,
congratulations.
Man. Really,
absolutely. Come back and see us. Quick break, and we'll be back. Stay there.
Opie Radio is back.
All right, listen, there was a documentary that I saw. It's called Eating You Alive, and we got the guy outside.
What's it about?
Eating
those flesh-eating disease, like those pictures you showed me. Fuck, that day was nuts. Remember that?
No, don't bring that.
The crocodile stuff.
Oh my God, yeah.
There's a little observation about you, and I think they're right.
Right.
They say the last hour of the show, because you go downstairs too many times during the breaks, that the last hour of the show is you eating.
They never give me food in here ever but twice.
Hey, buddy, how are you, man?
How dare
it's
you.
Paul, right?
Yes.
What's going on?
Paul?
You can sit right there. Yeah. Okay, very good.
Hi, how are you?
Hey,
Sherrod.
how are you?
How you doing?
How are you?
And what's your name?
Carl. Nice to meet you.
What's your
Carl.
name?
Nice to meet you. Marilee.
Marilee?
Mm-hmm.
Very nice. I saw Eating You Alive, and
Great.
I liked it. I actually watch a lot of these movies. I'm sure you've seen Fed Up and all the other ones. So from time to time, I kind of dip into these movies and realize there's nothing to eat. that is healthy.
Well, see, if I'd had time in the kitchen, I would have
whipped up something
for you.
Oh, Carl!
Maybe
I'm a
next
chef.
time.
He's an award-winning chef who's sipping on a milkshake as we try to talk about how dairy and sugar is really bad for you.
This is my third milkshake today. I had a cotton candy milkshake, a peanut butter milkshake, and now a black and white from McDonald's. Classic.
A mess, huh? You guys
I feel good.
But you can't argue against a cotton candy milkshake.
Yeah. I mean, it's seriously.
It's good.
Are you kidding me?
Have you guys had cotton candy grapes before?
Yes.
Grape? Those are good.
They're pretty good. I haven't figured out how to get the cotton candy taste into grapes. I did eat them last summer.
What?
Yes.
That sounds like a
And you know what? Not bad.
Not bad at all.
Cotton candy grapes.
Yeah, they're delicious.
I'm living in a food desert.
How do they do?
I'm getting you there.
How do they do that?
I have no idea. I'm just glad they do. I don't know.
Right. I was at I go to this particular fruit stand a lot, and they said you got to try the cotton candy grapes. We just got them in.
Wow.
I almost never pay for grapes. I steal. That's the number one thing I steal at a supermarket.
You just eat them right there.
Well, you just get a handful.
I take the whole thing and just leave the root somewhere by the cereal.
Oh, as you're walking around?
Yeah, I crush it.
Good for you. You got two guys that don't care about eating right.
I try to eat right at times.
It's hard. It's hard.
Being a stand-up comedian out on the road and stuff, you can't always eat right.
It is hard.
You can't even always have sex right. You just got to do what you got there.
I mean, finding like healthy stuff that tastes, good is really. She's going to argue that it's easier than you think, but it
Give
is
us some
tough.
tips. We need some tips.
Need some tips. Well, one of the first tips is you got to want to.
Oh, damn, I'm out.
I drove through Virginia with my buddy Roland, and we stopped at every place that makes Virginia ham. 12 places we stopped. At one place we stopped, we had 8 pies. 8 different slices of pie.
8 pies?
In Virginia, they make a raisin sauce with the baked ham. Oh, my God.
And it's in a pie?
At one point, we had to pull over because Roland just couldn't even sit anymore. He has so much food in him. He was walking around the car for like 10 minutes.
He's killing himself. Tell him he's killing himself, please.
I felt good.
Somebody,
it kept me awake.
Yeah. Will you ever eat right, you think?
I think I ate perfect.
Well, that's what I thought. That's what the first question or the first thought I have for you guys. Like my whole life, I thought I was eating right. And then you realize when you watch films like Eating You Alive and others that everything they told us was wrong.
Yeah, that's one of the things actually that kind of pissed me off when I found out about this, because literally I was 47. I kind of thought I was destined for these same, diseases that my folks had. And, it's like I thought I was eating.
What kind of diseases? What kind of diseases in your family?
My dad had a heart attack and a stroke, triple bypass.
Right.
Mom's got diabetes and cancers in her family. So
right.
Yeah, I thought I was destined for the same thing. And so when I found this out, it was like, why am I not finding this out from my doctor? So,
right.
Yeah.
But unlike you, he actually knew he wasn't eating right.
Oh, okay.
Well,
I started eating.
I thought I was eating healthy-ish from time to time.
Right.
But I never was. Yeah.
I thought milk was healthy. I thought yogurt was healthy. I didn't realize how much sugar was in stuff. And we were just lied to growing up.
Yeah.
Simple as that.
Exactly.
So who lied to us? Was it white people? Well, because that's where I'm leaning toward.
I'm not going to go there.
That's a great question, though.
Who's the enemy is what I'm saying.
It's definitely white people.
They got the answer to that.
Okay.
Who started McDonald's, right? I mean.
Oh,
they got the answer to that. They decided, dairy and meat and all that it was good for you.
I never trust dairy. I never really trusted it. I always ate it because, you have cereal. You grew up there and say you got to have calcium.
Yeah. But it's milk, bro. It's like, animals were raised on it. They're born on
tell them about milk.
What's wrong with milk?
What's wrong?
It's more like what's right with milk, to be honest with you.
Okay.
I mean, really, it's crazy. Because, and that's what Marilee, her addiction was to cheese and all those kind of dairy products. And so, it literally, they say it promotes cancer. It literally will turn cancer cells on in the body. It's worse. It's like liquid meat, but it's worse than any of the other kind of meats, is what the doctors tell us.
Cheese too, dude?
Cheese is the worst.
Load up the cancer.
Yeah.
Because I can't stop eating it.
Well, it's the greatest thing ever.
Cheese?
It's amazing.
Life without cheese, I don't even know what I would do.
You wouldn't know what to do.
I wouldn't know what to do. I'd be lost.
Liquid Meat would be a great band name. Liquid Meat is coming to town? Yeah, I'm going.
Yeah.
I eat cheese all day.
I know, why? I had the same problem because if
But what do you substitute for cheese? Tears?
Well, that's pretty much. I was trying. Yeah, I was the cheese, the closet eater. I was like go buy myself a block of cheese when none of the family was around and go, down it with a package of great crackers.
Yeah,
like the whole block. It's embarrassing, but there's actually the protein in cheeses. Mm-hmm. Actually has the same effect on your brain as cocaine or heroin. There are
I should be snorting cheese?
You don't have to. You eat it and it does the same exact thing. So that's exactly right. That's why you want it and why you crave it. Is
when it gets
creates
cold,
the addiction.
When it gets cold out, like today I'm upset, but usually I keep a nice piece of Gouda in my glove compartment in the winter. So I could drive around and eat some cheese.
That's real?
Yeah. Because it gives you that high.
It gives you that high.
Well, the sugar, they say, is more addicting than cocaine and turns on the same shit.
Not true.
Yeah, exactly. We get to curse here, so don't get... I apologize if a few curses fly. But it turns on the same stuff in your brain that cocaine does. And so when you tell people I got a sweet tooth, what you're really telling people that, you're addicted to sugar.
But it's not true.
And you need your fix.
When I have a milkshake, I don't think that the traffic copter is a bunch of cops.
Maybe you don't have the paranoia.
Exactly. I'm not hiding by my hot water heater for 5 hours.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's why we keep doing it, actually, right? Because it's not illegal.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not against the law. So that's the one addiction that's socially acceptable.
I mean, cheese is a hard one for me.
Oh, I know, me too.
Hey, but tell me, Miyoko Shinner is a lady that's in the film, and she has vegan cheeses, and I'm going to be honest, when I started eating this, I didn't think it tasted very good.
Right.
But her cheese is phenomenal. Literally, I just had some before we got here.
Yeah.
And I don't think anybody could tell the difference.
Now, what are you making that? What is that? What's the vegan cheese from? Goat milk? No,
it can't be milk. They say milk. It's a cancer.
So what is it?
From cashews, I think, is a primary thing.
Cashews.
Okay.
And it has the texture and the taste of cheese? Because I don't think I've ever tasted vegan cheese yet.
We should have brought some instant crackers.
Let me tell you something. Some of the high-end cheese, like a 12-month manchego from Spain. Oh my god!
I can't.
What you got the vegan?
No, I know.
Oh my god! I literally, I just think about it, I get a food boner.
I have a strong feeling by the end of this interview, she's back on cheese.
I mean,
like went somewhere when he said it.
I mean, there's a little town. There's a little town in northern Italy where they make a beautiful Parmesan and they infuse truffles in it. And then you shave that over a little bit of pasta with butter. I swear, I want to just cry. It's so good.
Oh my god.
So good. It makes everything in my life, like my marriage, everything is wrong. Just, my kids don't really like me. I'm kind of broke, but I have money. Like, I don't understand why I'm not living the life I'm supposed to. But then when I eat the spaghetti with the cheese, it's everything for 5 minutes.
Yeah. When we were talking about this, I think it was off the air. Carl had a very good point. He's like, you want to enjoy your life. And a lot of people, when they try to eat right, they think it's just sitting there with a dry salad. And you're miserable, obviously. But I think it's getting a little better as far as alternate things to eat that is healthy for you.
My brother is my complete opposite. He's very successful and smart. Right? So he's a cardiothoracic surgeon. And he tells me, I said, George, he goes, Carl, at this point, you've done so much damage. Just keep going. He's like, it's the amount of energy it's going to take, to make you even, he's like, just go to a fucking vet. You know what I mean?
Is he the beneficiary in your life insurance policy?
He's fine. They're two doctors. They're married. It's like they win a scratch off every 10 minutes.
I got notes.
Yeah, all right.
I got notes. Eating You Alive's the documentary. I wrote down doctors get very little training or education on nutrition.
Very true.
Yes. And they focus on treating diseases with pills because they don't know any better.
And they get that money. They're in the pockets with the pharmaceutical companies.
Exactly.
Even though your numbers improve with pills, tell me if I'm right, you're still doing damage inside.
Yeah,
exactly. No matter what.
That is actually true. My brother says that all the time.
Yeah, it's masking the problems, what it's doing.
Right.
It's just treating the symptoms to begin with. It's not treating the actual underlying causes of the disease.
My brother's kids, they were when they were born, there's 3 girls and they've never eaten cooked food. They're raw, straight.
Yeah.
They're fine.
Yeah, do they look good?
Yeah.
Yeah, the middle one's a little choppy. The hair's a little thin. I'm not gonna lie. The middle one's a little gaunt, is she?
A little meek.
The little one's,
a little weak.
She's sunken a little.
Tracking, a little sunken in, a little just, withdrawn.
She needs a little sun.
Yeah, she sleeps a lot weird. You know what I mean? It may not have caught good with her. You know what I mean? But the other 2 look good.
They know they gotta love that one a little more.
Yeah, just give her a little bit more love. And they bought her a bird, I think.
Very nice. And then, to your point from earlier, chronic diseases are not contagious, not prevented by vaccines, not cured by medications, developed over time, long-lasting, never just disappear, right?
Yeah. Exactly.
And it's all about, if you eat, supposedly when you eat bad, it really messes with your metabolism, which allows these diseases to take hold. It
does, and it messes with your immune system. It breaks down your immune system. So, because,
I meant to say immune system. I'm sorry.
But literally when we're born, one of the doctors states in the film, we have this supercharged engine, and then from the time we're like a year old, we start drinking milk from a cow, a cow is designed to grow from 60 to 600 pounds. drinking milk. We're not supposed to be that big. So
That's what happened to me. I grew up just like a cow.
But literally, it breaks our system down. So therefore, our immune system's taking all these huge shots, and eventually we start developing these, heart disease, cardiovascular disease, all that kind of thing, and cancer.
When should humans stop drinking milk? After what age?
Well, never.
We just never. I mean, honestly, the idea is
you truly believe never.
No, you just go from breast milk to...
And that's it.
That's it. Yeah.
I can stay with breast milk myself. Am I right, fellas?
Get some of that strip cup gold.
I'm immature.
You might have went downstairs too many times. Something we got to deal with here. Man, do we love him on this show. So we'll look the other way. But with the milk, like when I try to get off milk, I started with the almond milk and everything. Yeah. It just doesn't taste the same in cereal.
I love almond milk. Almond milk is cool.
I'm getting there with the almond milk.
I'm not going to lie. At my restaurants, I drink heavy cream.
Yeah.
It's fucking
heavy cream.
The 40%, the baking one. Oh my God.
We went to this French place.
It's like heaven's waterfall. It's just so
good.
creamy.
Yeah. You're not going to learn anything today, are you, Carl?
Wasn't it creamy that, then we have the appetizer at the French place?
Oh, I took him to a French restaurant. I was eating sweetbreads. Imagine the fat in that thing. Yeah. Oh my God.
We ate like
the finest gland of a cow. I was eating like I was an emperor.
It's like this part of the cow. It's like, how fucking,
our buddy we ordered souffles, and I'm drinking the chocolate sauce. Oh, yeah. I mean, I just love it.
That appetizer, the clam, what was it? We had some appetizer was creamy.
The scallops with melted cheese on top. And
look at her face.
It's really good. I mean, it's heaven.
Show me the vegan.
She's gonna have a nervous breakdown.
I mean, the smell and the roasted garlic.
I think I have a picture of it actually on our Rollins.
I mean, we're taking pictures, and then when I friend of mine Roland, he truly has an eating problem. I mean, I'm worried about him. Imagine that. I drink heavy cream. Right?
That sounds like the pot calling the kettle black.
No, he's black.
It's more like the pot calling a pot a pot.
And
they enable each other. Let's just put it that way.
He eats too much.
There you go.
Speaking of restaurants, they figured out add cheese, butter, salt. It tastes good, and people will come back.
Yeah, restaurants.
That's what
restaurants
you do.
Well, they're right, and you know what? A lot of restaurants do it for no reason. They literally use twice the amount of butter, the salt, and everything. It's cheap. It's a cheap way to make things smooth or creamy.
Right.
I don't do that. You know what I mean?
I hate too much salt now.
I hate it. The thing with too much salt is one thing that I learned from a great chef is when you use a lot of salt. You know, the restaurant that you see, in French saying they say, you know, your burp will decide if you go back to that restaurant. When you go to a restaurant that uses a lot of cheap salt and stuff, an hour later you're like, you know what? I don't like that. You know what I mean? Your body realizes it. So I agree with you guys there.
Yeah.
The whole cheese thing, I think you're crazy.
I'm trying to find that picture.
But you guys are right. I mean, the milk, all right. I mean, I'll just drink the heavy cream. You know, no more milk.
But cheese,
but
you know, I mean, for me, sugar was a big thing. Well, I mean, milk, I was not that
right.
I could take it or leave it, but sugar was a big thing for me. But literally, like my daughter, who does not eat this way at all. I mean, like she's Reese Cup, Snickers, all that. But she ate a sweet potato chocolate cake that we make. Sounds disgusting, I'm sure.
Actually, that's one of the best chocolate cakes are made out of sweet potatoes.
Yeah, it was the best chocolate cake I've ever had. But okay, you can say, okay, I messed up because I've been eating this way for a while, so my taste buds aren't the same, whatever. But my daughter, she loves it.
Yeah. Sweet potatoes, parsnips, I mean, they got great natural sugars.
There's the appetizer I was telling you about with the cheese melted on top.
And then look at this, the French dressing.
Look at that cheese. You know you would have come back.
Look at that cheese. I mean, that was bubbling.
It was creamy. I know it was evil.
Here's the funny thing about cheese, because I had several years ago, we're over in France, and I swear we traveled the country by cheese. You know, like I had a
what did you do in France? Just lock yourself in a room?
No, this was when she was eating cheese.
Oh, I was going to say, because now you're like ISIS there with this thing, with no cheese.
So, but I remember, then I go back to my college days, right, in the cafeteria. That's when I put on the freshman 15. Right. Because sometime during the week, they had the chef's surprise, which was everything out of the refrigerator with an inch layer of cheese over the top of it, so you couldn't see what was there. And, so that's where cheese goes bad.
Yeah, it can go bad fast.
Because it covers up all the other food flavors.
Right. But in all honesty, it's misused. I don't eat cheap cheeses like string cheese or stuff. I use really, and sometimes I drive to Montreal. and bring back some unpasteurized cheeses, which are just unreal.
I won't sit here and argue how good
it's
they
like
taste.
Jesus is giving neck kisses.
You might have made your point that cheese is delicious. So I'm not sure.
I need more. Give me more metaphors for it.
So tell us about Eating You Alive, for real. What's the movie about? I mean,
literally.
We're kind of
talking about it,
circling around it.
It's that connection between food and chronic disease. It's the story of the connection between how, in this country we're kind of overwhelmed with chronic disease. We got, the percentage of people that are obese and dying from chronic disease in this country and around the world now for this matter is crazy. And people don't understand it's the connection to the food. That's really, it's that simple. And if people can, and honestly the flavors, you really can't. I mean, for me, I'm from the South where I can spell
Don't
vegan.
start with that. He's going to go off on that.
Yeah.
Let me tell you about fried pork chop sandwiches. Fried pork chop sandwiches. It's the same as if you were holding baby Jesus when he was first born, and he's like, and then he knows you and you know him.
Yeah,
it's just,
and then you bite him.
And then comeback sauce. You're from the South. You know what comeback sauce is?
Yeah.
Barbecue sauce and mayo mixed together.
Lovely.
Yeah. Oh my God.
I want that in my pillow.
Well,
I want my toothpaste to taste like that.
The deep fried Oreos and all that stuff. I mean, it's amazing. But to me, so many of those things I grew up eating, but then only to find that literally I could have the same flavor.
Yes.
In a healthy capacity.
I agree.
So it changed a lot for me.
It's great that people see this. I mean, I'm too far gone. I'm going to stay on this side.
It's about the children now. It's about the children.
But the kids, it's good that they have this because we didn't.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everything was just heavy cream and fat
we didn't.
and
I mean, I think if I knew all this, I think I'd still be who I am.
I mean, just take
I'm just a glutton.
Take it serious for a second.
Okay.
You're only you got plenty of time.
Yeah, you can turn it around
if you feel like going down that road.
Yeah,
because they're talking about if you eat a plant-based foods, you could turn around heart disease.
Yeah. My mom had over 50% blockage in her carotid arteries.
Absolutely. My brother
without medications.
Oh, easy.
Yeah. She had
medication makes it worse.
Within 3 months from changing the way she ate, it went back to below 20%, which put her within the normal range.
Yeah.
So she reversed that disease that quickly.
Wow.
So literally from a whole foods plant-based side. And when I say plant-based, it's like, and this is going to sound extreme, I know, but it's plant-based, it's whole food plant-based, meaning food grown out of the ground, and it's not processed foods.
Right. Okay.
So we get away from that, and we get away from any added oils.
Right.
Which is also difficult.
Very important.
People think coconut oil is great or olive oil is great, but it's just 100% fat. So you're just drinking fat.
And supposedly coconut oil, did you say that is really not good for you?
It's not good for you.
It's not the
None of the
miracle
oils
it's been played to be.
Right.
You can eat all the olives you want to. You can eat all the coconuts you want to, but when you start squeezing olives, like it takes 44 olives to make 1 teaspoon of olive oil.
Right.
So you're basically just getting the fat from the olives, but none of the fiber.
Right.
So if you eat the whole food, the key is to eat the whole food.
You got to have some of that fiber to
that
digest
makes the
it properly.
difference.
Well,
So it's like orange juice. When you're drinking orange juice, you're drinking
you need some of that pulp in there. You need
the fiber in there.
Orange juice.
Yeah, but I do too. Yeah.
You know that milkshake? You might as well just have another one of those. But a lot of people, when they drink orange juice, they think they're drinking healthy.
Oh, no.
No, I know you don't give a fuck. I'm just saying. But most people do truly go, I want a soda, but I'm going to try to, be a little healthy here. So I'll grab the orange juice, and it turns out there's just as much sugar for the most part in an orange juice as a soda.
If you put a little orange sherbet in the orange, it just gives it that little body. Oh my God!
So is
that
water
little kick,
and get a long straw. It cuts down on the brain freeze, guys.
Yeah.
I have a question. Is water good for you?
Absolutely.
If I get it from Flint, Michigan. So everything's going to kill you. Let's be honest. Just live your life.
You're not sure if you're drinking Gatorade or water when you're in Flint, Michigan.
It's so chunky.
Yeah.
My brother tells me that 60 to 70% of the people that come see him that were on Lipitor, he gets them off of Lipitor, and in under 6 months with a diet, they're done. They're good.
Wait, so your brother works with the diet angle.
My brother thinks that diet is everything.
So what does he think about Big Pharma?
He hates it.
As a doctor?
As a surgeon.
My brother says to me, Carl, medicine just stops you from feeling that you're dying.
That's
you're
right.
still dying.
Exactly.
That's what's in this movie.
Yeah.
That's what my brother said. Yeah.
But why more doctors don't preach that? Why more doctors don't get behind like
Harvard doctors is the real thing.
Because they don't know the information. They're not taught anything about it in school because there's no money. There's no money in good health.
Right.
All they know about pharma is what pharma tells them.
That's right.
No money in good health.
Pills and procedures. That's all they learn about.
Because it's all about the buck.
But I'm the complete opposite. Like, I know everything about cheese. I know everything about dairy.
And the thing is, everybody complain about healthcare costing too much and they don't want to pay for somebody else's healthcare. And at the same time, we can try to stop that by nipping it in the bud by living right in the first place.
Yeah.
And then you don't have these sick people down the line.
Exactly.
But we just biting our own ass.
Well, and then we subsidize the foods that are the worst for us. So they're the cheapest foods for us to eat.
Yeah.
Most affordable. So that's what we eat.
And then they put it in the schools.
Tells us how to eat.
And then Michelle Obama say, hey, how about healthier food? And people say, shut your black face up, stupid.
And then it turns
Ain't that some shit?
And then it turns out you can't exercise enough to, get healthy.
No, you can't.
When you're eating all the sugar that's in our diets.
Nobody can run that fast.
Or that long.
Yeah.
You would have to be in the gym all day. People don't understand that part either.
If only the gym was masturbation.
When you get a workout program, you gotta also pay attention to what you're eating. It's just as important.
That's as important.
The one thing I learned from your movie, and I learned something different from all these movies, but is what you just said about heart disease. I did not know that before.
Yeah.
Because that sounds crazy to me. Because if I have 50% blockage, I want an operation immediately. I can't even imagine sitting there and going, "No, you change your diet and give it a little time."
3-4 months?
How long?
3 months.
You can turn it around.
But
the other thing from your movie, the same thing with cancer. I think there was a lady in there that decided to, instead of getting treatment, decide to eat right. That scared me a little bit. I'm like, are we giving false information there? No. I got to.
Yeah.
That scared me about the movie.
Sure.
Okay.
Well, and it's not false information. Everybody has to make an informed decision, you know, and that's really what the movie's intended to do, is just give you the information. You can do with it what you want, do your own research. And a lot of these people have done a combination. You can't go wrong going with this diet, whether or not this lifestyle, whether or not you seek treatment, because if you're undergoing chemo, radiation, all that type of thing, your immune system is just being taken to the cleaners. So to eat this way can only build that up.
Right.
You know, so you can't go wrong doing that. But in a lot of cases, and there are numerous observational studies on this type of diet with cancer, and they do see reversals in tumors and shrinkage in tumors and that type of thing. Breast cancers and those kinds of cancers, specifically prostate cancers, kidney cancers. So it's not false information from that standpoint. We're not sitting here saying, no, don't go get treatment.
Right.
We're saying make an informed decision.
Right.
Because a lot of times they're not giving this option. They're only given chemo, radiation, and all the rest of it.
I was half listening because during that Carl's chomping down on a McDonald's apple pie and taking a sip of his milkshake.
I'm getting ready for dinner.
This is just the appetizer.
Yeah, like a little amuse-bouche.
You're practicing, yeah.
And
boosh.
And is it true that cancer cells feed off sugar?
Actually, they talk more about protein.
Too much protein?
Too much protein actually can create an environment where cancer cells thrive and grow and multiply.
Fuck.
So that's where the whole meat and dairy thing kind of comes into play as well.
And it also gets to my next question. A lot of people, they think if they get rid of meat and dairy, they're not getting enough protein. And it turns out, another thing I think I learned from your film, that we get plenty of protein from plants and other things. Yeah. So that's been kind of a lie as well over the years.
It has been. I get it.
Because as soon as you hear you tell someone I'm not eating meat anymore, like, how are you going to get your protein?
Yeah.
We've all heard that shit.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
I said shit again. I apologize.
We are so misinformed.
I don't like cursing in front of the
we
lady.
are.
Sherrod.
It's kind of, it's actually silly because we all like to think we're immune from advertising. We're all smarter than that, right? No, we're not. So
no, we're not.
No, we fall for it.
I buy everything I see in the commercial.
Even like the food groups. Remember the food groups you learn in school? Like, since I've been growing up, they've been switching them around, taking things out, putting things in. I'm like, what the fuck should we eat?
Yeah.
Well, they had a huge battle back in the day, whether it was going to be low fat, right? Or what was the other thing? I forget now. The two camps. Oh, shoot.
Oh, what? I don't know.
Oh, yeah, Carl?
There you go.
I just have a question.
Get the kid in the front row.
You just saved me. Wait, what were the two camps? And the one camp won over the other one.
Was it carbs and protein, or?
There was a low-fat diet, and then...
high fiber or something.
Oh, shoot.
I don't think they've ever promoted high fiber, unfortunately.
Go ahead, Carl.
What do you guys think about all this seed engineering stuff that they're doing? Do you care? I don't personally.
Yeah.
I mean, you know that by now.
Yeah, I care, but that's to me that's sort of, we didn't discuss that aspect of it in the film, and the whole non-GMO aspect of things. Yeah. That's something that, it's not that we're not concerned about it, but frankly, the message of our film is just to eat more plants. If we can get people away from eating the meat and the dairy and the processed foods and the oils, that's a huge step in the right direction. The GMO issue is something that we didn't tackle.
What country is doing it right?
No one really knows yet.
Is there one country doing it right, eating more greens than everybody else? And living longer than everybody else?
I don't know. A lot of the rural Chinese actually were eating better, but now they're getting westernized too. So it's kind of rampant.
They're going to kill them too.
Exactly.
They're going to be like us soon.
Exactly.
That's how we were going to win every war. We just dropped 3 or 4 McDonald's in your country. Next thing you know, you are a piece of.
We got 3 phone calls coming in. Here we go. Let's start with Brandon in Texas. Brandon, go ahead. We get more than 3 phone calls. Relax. I'm just saying these are the 3 we did. Go ahead, Brandon.
Hey, I love the new show, Opie. Thank you for putting it on, man.
Oh, right on, man. Thanks.
A gallon of 2% milk has 2,000 calories. And you know how you know you're not supposed to eat it? You got to pasteurize it before you drink it. Milk is meant for a baby cow, not a human body.
There you go.
And there's pus in there, Carl.
Delicious.
Yeah. Pus? You like the pus?
It goes right through. You just drink fast.
You can get a gallon of unsweetened almond milk, vanilla almond milk for under 500 calories an entire.
That's what I'm about right now. That's all I do.
All right.
So you don't really drink a lot of milk.
Not a lot, but
milk is good though.
They made that with almond milk, right?
I hope so.
Find some almond milk that tastes good and just stick with that. Not all of it tastes like shit. Just a lot of it does. Not all of it.
Almond milk is the vaping of
milks.
They're almost there with almond milk.
I love it.
It's not bad. Yeah. It's almost there.
Because I can drink it by itself.
To the dude, the guy that has the Surgeon Brothers, pick like the 2 best vegetarian restaurants in your neighborhood and try like a few dishes from each restaurant. Find some shit you like and just stick to those categories.
True.
All right.
Yeah.
They're going to be 2 Indian spots, Indian restaurants.
Yeah. He's buying that one.
All right.
I used to live in Dallas, then I moved to Austin, and Austin is a really healthy city, and Austin made me be healthy in my young 20s, and now I'll probably right down to play.
Franklin Barbecue in Austin has the best brisket in America.
They do have the best barbecue, obviously. I was down in Austin, and I couldn't believe how well they did eat and how tasty it was.
Oh, yeah.
They kind of have it figured out down there.
The barbecue competition in Austin is super strong.
Right on. Thank you, buddy.
Are you coming down for South by?
They want me to come back down for Moon Tower. I got to figure it out.
We going.
Want to do Moon Tower?
Yeah,
we're
going.
All right,
we going.
Huh? You want to go too?
We're going. I'm checking out. Peace out.
All right, thank you, buddy. Speaking of milk, it does the body good. I mean, how do they get away with telling us that if it's not true?
Well, I used to have cigarette commercials where it said it's good for your health.
That was that real dairy slogan stuff. Yeah.
It's like, you don't feel well? Have a smoke.
The old cigarette ads.
Look at this restaurant. They melted cheese.
Oh, come on.
This is the best restaurant in the city. Look at this. It's a wheel of melted cheese. Watch this. Oh my God. That's heaven. That's what heaven
Amazing
all
over
day.
potatoes. I grant
over
you that.
potatoes,
it
vegetables.
Was over potatoes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I think you officially win. I saw them both drooling, Carl.
Daddy.
Drooling.
Oh, Daddy. God. Come on.
Oh my God.
I would have them do it right here on my chest.
So they roast the potatoes and then they scrape this melted cheese. Literally. It's like, I
almost passed out.
You talked about the brisket. You ought to ask Paul what he thought. They've actually got a pomegranate glazed seitan brisket down at Candle Cafe.
Oh, where? Candle Cafe is actually good.
Yeah, it's really good.
Wow, Candle Cafe.
So you should go check that one out.
But down south we do the shredded pork, barbecue rather than the brisket.
You can use jackfruit. So it's really good.
That's exactly what I was going to say. Jackfruit is a great thing for that.
Jackfruit?
Yeah, I'd never heard of it. That's good.
There you go.
That's good.
He knows his stuff. He's my food guru.
You know what? You needed to start introducing him to some of those things.
He does.
Well, first I'm starting him, before we get to the vegetarian, I'm going to use Sherrod for maybe the next 6 years. I'm going to just show him the cheeses and stuff, and then we'll go into
Yes. All right. Let's tip it toe.
But let me tell you something. What you guys are doing is the future.
I agree.
Like, I'm a dinosaur. That's it. I'm going to die at 43, maybe 45.
Oh, my God.
How old are you?
I hope
41.
so. I got to get out of so many
41?
things. Debt, marriage. I got so much debt and stuff. I want to go soon. I had fun. Thank you. I'm out.
Oh, that's Candle Cafe?
Yeah, Candle Cafe is great.
Oh, yeah. They've got some amazing food.
There used to be a restaurant, Pure Food and Wine here in New York.
Yeah.
And this girl was unbelievable. And she just got arrested for money laundering. So now that restaurant's closed. So I went back to the steakhouses.
Great story.
Let me say hi to Joe in Wisconsin. Joe, go ahead.
I got two quick questions.
Yeah.
If processed foods are so bad for us, why is the life expectancy higher than before processed foods? And the second question is, how do you explain why Carl is still alive?
It's the preservatives.
And the second answer is my bad luck.
Good question.
Yeah.
Good
It's the preservatives that make you stay alive? Or?
No, that's not true. I just made that up.
Okay.
Although that life expectancy finally dropped, but I mean very slightly. It wasn't anything dramatic, but for the first time they saw life expectancy drop.
After Trump's
how do you answer that question?
You know, actually, I think when you talk about packaged foods, along came pharmaceuticals.
Right.
You know, so we're keeping people alive longer, but that doesn't mean we're keeping them healthy
Right, it's
longer.
not it's quality of life.
Quality of life.
We're managing their symptoms. They're just dying slower. That's all.
Nana won't make it, but she won't make it for a while now. Right? She got 2 more years of not making it.
When you squeeze a few extra years in to get some more cheese in.
So I got it.
I didn't think of it that way, Ope. That's why you're rich. Because you know things like that.
Carl's brother's a doctor, and that's how he's staying alive with all the meds.
Thank you, Joe. Let me go to David in California. David, go ahead.
Yeah, hi. So I'm an amateur MMA fighter, and I do jiu-jitsu and stuff, and I was on a plant-based diet for a while, and I felt like I was getting a lot of injuries. And so I started eating meat again. I feel a lot stronger, get a lot more protein. But you were saying that you get enough protein from just eating plants. I didn't feel that way. What do you suggest there?
You know, I'm not the doctor or the nutritionist, but we have interviewed and we have several people that are, I believe, actually fighters and football players and bodybuilders and ultra marathoners who all get plenty of protein and they feel healthy. And they talk about how their recovery time is so much shorter and they can work out harder and they can work out longer. So, you know.
When they don't eat meat?
When they don't eat meat. Yeah, they're all totally whole food, plant-based people. So apparently there may have been something, you know, that needed to be tweaked. I don't know. You'd have to talk to one of them about that because they seem to be making it work for them.
We did do a fight.
My wife's listening. She wants to ask a question.
Yes, have her call.
Oh, no.
Marie, call. Oh, you calling her? Just put the...
the music's on.
The music's kicking in.
Just like your marriage is over.
People want to know about the paleo diet and
I got so many questions.
Yeah, so many questions.
My wife wants to know,
we need to make a menu for a month.
Dairy here. This one
of all vegan shit.
I would like to check out
even a week.
I still don't know much about vegan.
I think we can find a week full of food that's no meat.
All right, they're saying I got to hurt.
Okay.
Eric's saying that. So listen, where do the people see the movie Eating You Alive?
Go ahead. It'll be in theaters coming in the next, probably the 1st of February. It'll be on digital download. If you go to eatingyoulive.com, check out the schedule for everything.
I can't say I enjoyed the movie because I was just getting mad again.
Because we got lied to a whole lot.
More stuff like, oh great, that was a lie
it's a good thing what you guys are doing.
Yeah, no. All right, Eric. All right, thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Sherrod, Bay Street Theater tomorrow.
Yes.
That's it?
That's it.
All right, Carl.
Eric's got to go somewhere, apparently.
Come to Pop's Diner. We have macaroni and cheese mixed with chili this weekend. Cash only. ATM on premises.
All right, man. We'll see you tomorrow.
Opie Radio is now over for now.
Over? Roger. Over.